I say, yo, what's happening? Smash the like button and let's get it, man. Hey, real quick before we get going too far, man, I've been having technical difficulties all day. So if something happened and I go out, I'll be right back, bro. I was just over there hollering at my bro BLTB and my shit kept going out and tripping. But we ready to work, man. Hit the like button as you come in the build. We got a lot to talk about, man. A lot happened over the weekend, man. Keyshawn Davis called out Frank Martin. Frank Martin responded. If Tank Davis ducked Haney, I know. Just gonna keep it real with y'all. I don't think I'm ducking. But we gotta use logic and common sense, right? We gonna talk. Jab the like button. Hit the like button. Punch the like button. Headbutt the like button. Rabbit punch the like button. And if you want to donate to the channel to help the grind, you see the CashApp. You see the super chat. Go ahead and hit that one time for your boy too, man. Let's get it. Get them gains, not me. Get them gains. I dropped the video on it earlier, bro. I'm just jamming out right now. Link will be dropped. Feelings will be hurt tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Yay, yay, yay. DJ G5K, drop that one time on.
KO the base here. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
Hey, yo, what up, man? Salute to everybody in the building. Let me let y'all know off top. My shit been tripping all day. I think, like, my internet, I think everybody know that I'm coming with some shit today, and it's trying to block me, bro. But we still gonna get our bars off. So y'all tune in. If the shit kick me out, I'll be right back, bro. Just hold tight for your boy. Hold tight, stand firm, stay right there. We gonna be cooking, all right? Hopefully that shit don't happen, though, man. Hopefully that shit don't happen. Let's see who we got in the building so far, and let's talk some boxing tonight. You see the title. You see the title. Shout out all my, you know what I'm saying, people in the building. Everybody that rock with me, that rock with Devin, that rock with Tank, that rock with Shakur. Everybody that just love this boxing shit, man. Shout out to all of you. But we gonna pull back. We gonna pull back some shit tonight. Like, I'm a mirror, man. I'm a mirror. I make you look at yourself and be like, damn, am I tripping? Because I'm going to see if you change some definitions. You know, the do belts matter conversation. You know, the conversation we had about what a duck is. Like, we going to continue the conversation about a duck, because it just so happened that we have some words from Shakur Stevenson, some words from Bob Arum, and some words, or should I say, lack thereof, from Devin the Dream Haney. We got so much to talk about, and I know the timeline, I know the specifics, I know of every time that I've heard a Danny fan call fighter a duck, call that fighter a duck. Him over there is ducking. That person right there is ducking, and everybody's a duck. Well, I'm gonna ask some questions of you today. I'm going to ask you to consider some things today that might make some a tad bit, shall I say, uncomfortable. I'm going to ask you to consider some things today that might make you think twice about whether or not you understand the definition of duck. Shout out to the ones that got their definition and can explain their definition and keep it 100 and don't change their definition no matter who the fighter is. You know what I mean? Darkwing duck. I see you, Omega Red. Daffy duck. Duck tails. You know what I mean? We got to talk tonight. We have to. But first, before we get to it, 69 people in the building, 50 likes. Run the likes up. And then secondly, let's say what's up to the people. Daryl Deloach, what up with it? Just Do Boxing in the building, my bro. What up, bro? Thrill Hill, what's good, man? What's good with it? Mr. Mechanical, Anthony Chulo. We addressing some logic today, my brother. Just Do. We addressing some logic to see where everybody at, man. We got Cash Crypto in the building. My brother Sean Clark in the building. William Old School and slid through here. Sheena's up in the building. I think I said what's up to him, but I said speak to my brother, Mr. Mechanical again. My brother Omega Red. What up, homie? That's my bro right there. I emailed you, bro. I emailed you. I had got your comment. I emailed you. So check that when you get the chance, bro. Hit me up. Big Ray, what up with it, bro? Salute. Brother Huey Q, what up? G Parker in the building. GD, what up, man? Who else we got? Not me. Say he working out. And then I talk about, bam, I dropped a video on it. For those that y'all don't know, real quick, Jesse Bam Rodriguez, man, he fractured his jaw, man. He fractured his jaw, man. Jesse Bam Rodriguez is going to be out for a while. He fractured his jaw. He became the youngest 2-division champion at just 23 years old. But he was pressing a lot in that fight. Not really. He got impatient, and he got caught with some shots that he shouldn't have got caught. It's just a short, though. It's short letting people know that he fractured his jaw, man. You know what I mean? Jesse Bam Rodriguez, man. I wish him a speedy recovery, man. Shout out to God of Green. Josh Sanders in the building. Who else we got? Dank Father up in here. Dank Father is going to be one of them episodes. LOL. Salute, man. I just tell the truth, man. That's all. T-Roof News. What up, man? What's good with you? Salute to you. I just tell the truth, Dank. That's all, bro. And if, I let the chips fall where they make. G5 in here? Yeah, G5 with that heat. Yeah. He did that. That's fire. That's fire, bro. Who else we got? My wife in the building. What's up, Miss KO? Every time I say what's up to you, I almost call you by your government name, baby. It comes in my head, and then I'm like, bro, we can't call her by her government. Jay Nori, what up with it, bro? Philly Bull 91, what's good, man? Tony Boswell, what up, bro? I ain't seen you in a minute. Salute to you, fam. Mr. Finesse, what up, homie? What up? Alex Shield Jones, what up? Let me see here. Matthew, the great one, what up, bro? My brother Right Side, what's popping, bro? Glad you made it from Atlanta to where you was going safe last week, man. Salute to you, bro. Willie Williams, what up? Rivera Frazier, what's good with it, homie? Fat Steel. Anyone seen Bill or Dev? I seen Bill in the chat earlier. Thoroughbred Boxing, what up? Salute KO. You kept going out on BF. I could hear you. Your shit clear now. Hopefully it stay that way, bro. My shit kept tripping on me, man. Tapping in from the base. Shout out to a resilient dad, man, in the building. Respect to you, dog. Much respect to you. Jacoby Gilry, what up, man? Yeah, I ain't on Twitter no more, bro. Only on YouTube, bro. Too many trolls that I can't. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to talk to me, come talk to me, bro. I don't want to block people because that shit make me feel like you got the best of me if I got to block you. And I don't like all that typing and shit. I'm not a typer, bro. I want to talk to you. So, you know, we here. Anybody over there want it, we here. You know what I mean? All that typing gets annoying because people feel like they really can do something because it's easy to type. Come talk to me. I think that's everybody in the building. Let's get to it, bro. Let's get to it. So, you see the topic, right? You see the topic. I want to talk to you guys about some logical shit. Yeah, they do, Miss KO. Yeah, they do. I want to talk to y'all about some logical shit, man. I really do. And it's very simple. How could you? And I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna get to it, right? How could you, in one breath, say that Gervonta Tank Davis is ducking Devin Haney, but in the next breath say that Devin Haney is not ducking Shakur Stevenson? Now, let me be clear. I don't think he ducking. I'm just talking to y'all about y'all's logic. I'm just bringing your shit to you because, see, I'm consistent. I don't think Devin Haney ducking Shakur Stevenson. I don't think Shakur ducking Devin. I don't think Tank ducking neither one of them. I don't think those three guys have ducked each other yet because it just ain't lined up. We will not know. I keep trying to tell people, don't nobody want to listen to me. We will not know. We won't know who's ducking anybody until Tank get done with Ryan and Devin get done with Loma. At that time, we will see what their next moves is. We will see what they all do. We'll see what they do. And then we'll know who the duck is. We'll know what's up. But we're just talking about the logic and the accusations and shit. And this is why I tell y'all, Zenith, what up? The takes that we have on this channel, bro. The takes that we have on this channel, they always seem to age like fine wine. You might tell me that, hey, I think this person got you in the debate. Or, hey, I think this person had they talking points sounded better than me. You might say that. You might say that. But over time, when you catch the playback, over time, when you see what actually happened in the sport, over time, you see that your boy be right more times than he don't be. Over time, you see that I be right more times than I don't be. We hit the nail on the head quite often on this channel, bro. We really do. Mr. Plus 300, what up? So in the case of Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Tank Davis, Whirlwind Sterling says cap. Don't nobody block him. Don't nobody block him. Don't nobody block him. You on the clock. You on the clock. You got 1 minute. Then block him. You on the clock. You got a minute to hit that link. Timer starts now. Timer starts now. Puerto Rican Run, what up? You got 50 seconds. That's for him only. I'm dropping the link for everyone else later, but that's just for him. That's just for you. You got 30 seconds. See, cap mean lie. You accuse me of lying. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. I don't know you, ain't never seen you before. So if I'm capping, if I'm lying, come explain to me how. You got 10 seconds. All right, somebody get Whirlwind Sterling out my chat. He ain't want no smoke. Moving on. Moving on. So I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here listening to people. I'm watching shit. 817, what up? I'm watching shit, right? And I'm like, yo. I heard that Tank Davis was ducking Devin Haney. And that Tank Davis was the reason that Devin Haney had to fight George Kambosos. That's what I heard. What up, BC? That's what I heard. Tank Davis didn't send Devin Haney a contract to call Devin's bluff so Devin could prove that he could actually get out of the contract. And so Tank Davis ducked Devin Haney because he didn't send him a contract when he said he want to fight him next. Contender Regime Boxing, my brother. What up? So I hear that, right? And I'm like, all right, that's cool. Whatever, you know. Man, that's cool. That's what you're saying, bro. That's your talking point. So let me ask y'all something. Just a few questions that nobody ever seems to answer, but yet y'all still act like these debates are close. So y'all still act like these talking points y'all come with are somewhat comparable to what I'm telling you. So real quickly, of the 105 people in the chat with 66 likes, oh hell no. Come on, y'all. What's good, man? 111 with 70 likes. Can we get the likes over to 100, bro? Can we get over 100 likes in the building? I know a lot of y'all probably just forgot. So I'm going to keep cooking on this 1 point, but I need the likes to get up, bro. If you can't donate to the channel in the Cash App, if you can't hit the super chat, you know what I'm saying? If you can't do that shit, I understand, bro. But what we can all do is what's free. We can share this shit. We can talk this boxing together, and we can damn sure hit the like button, bro. We can do that. You know what I'm saying? We can do that shit. So back to it, right? So I'm hearing that, and I'm like, all right, that's your talking point. So let me ask y'all something. 118 people now in the building. Let me ask y'all something, bro. D-Ray, what up? Has there ever been, can you name me one time that a fighter had an immediate rematch clause and the fighter didn't have to honor that rematch clause? So the fighter that had the rematch clause wanted their rematch. They wanted their shit. They say, I want my shit. When has a person ever been able to get out of that? True Native 401, what up? What's up? Can someone point to the fight for me? Point to the fight. We starting right there because we cooking. Rude Boy says Floyd. Which one? Which fight did Floyd have a rematch clause and the person didn't have to honor it? Which fight? Sound like some cap, Rude Boy. Give me a fight. Give me a fight where somebody had a rematch clause, wanted their rematch, and the person didn't have to honor it. Give me the fight. We're not accepting cap today. He said, I was just playing. Okay, all right, yeah, I feel you, bro. No shade. You know what I'm saying? Rick 10, what up, homie? So let's start there. All right, so cool. Y'all told me Tank Davis is the A-side. So we know that that's never happened, right? We know that that's never happened. What I also heard that Tank Davis ducked Devin Haney because Tank Davis was the A-side. And he didn't send Devin Haney a contract, although we all knew what Devin Haney's plans was. And the narrative I heard with this one was Tank Davis could send Devin Haney a contract because he sent Ryan Garcia a contract when Ryan Garcia already had a fight and Tank already had a fight. So why couldn't he send Devin? The fact that Tank had 2 fights and Devin has 2 fights and 1 fight, that means nothing. He should have sent Devin Haney a contract and therefore he ducked. Now I say, hey, how is that a duck? They ain't ducking each other. They want to wait to see what happened. One of them could lose, or Devin could leave Top Rank. It makes no sense to send him a contract when he could be gone from Top Rank. You just wait to see if he's free or not. Logical, common sense shit, right? That we all should know. But I still heard that Tank Davis was ducking Devin Haney with fights lined up. And Devin got fights lined up. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I'm just giving you all the instances that Tank ducked Devin. I'm just giving you all the instances that Tank ducked Devin. Okay. I also heard that Tank Davis ducked Devin Haney when he fought Isak Pitbull Cruz because Devin Haney and Bill Haney and Eddie Hearn said Devin Haney would fill in for Rolly Romero the first time Tank was supposed to fight Rolly. When Rolly had his little legal issues, they said, we'll fill in on short notice. We'll take the fight. I say, yo, that was cap. Like, that shit can't be true because he announced the fight with JoJo Diaz 2 days later. How he ducking Devin? He announced the fight with him 2 days later. And I was told that the only reason he announced that fight was because Tank Davis didn't want no smoke. So Tank ducked him in that instance too. It's what I've been being told these past 2 years. It's what I've been being told, bro. So let's talk about it, right? Let's go to the first scenario. Again, let me be clear. I don't think Devin Haney ducking Shakur Stevenson. I don't think Shakur Stevenson ducking Devin Haney. I don't think Tank Davis ducking neither one of them. I don't think neither one of them ducking Tank. I don't think nobody will duck just yet. Just so I'm clear. I got you, Omega. Just so I'm clear. But let's just use okay, before I even did anything, if I was telling the truth about the different scenarios of Tank ducking Devin, if I was telling the truth, put 100 in the chat. Let's start there. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. But if I'm telling the truth, if those are the scenarios that we all heard, that we all been subjugated to, if those are the scenarios, put 100 in the chat right quick. Let's start there. The rematch clause scenario, the send a contract while he, you know what I'm saying, already got fights. If all that shit was true, put 100 in the chat. Let's go there. Before we even go to the other side of this shit, let's start right there. If I'm lying, let me know the lie that I'm telling, bro. Let me know the lie that I'm pushing if I'm lying to you. If I done came up here the first 30 minutes and I lied to you, tell me what lie I done told. Tell me what lie I done told. All right, so we on par. We the 100. We the 100. We the 100. We've been 100. All right, let's keep it going. So, by those logic, and I'm glad Woke is in here. Now, I'm going to stop right here. I have to. 5 Boxing Fan says, you lie. You lie. Cool. I lie. I'm a liar. You have 1 minute. You got 1 minute. One minute. You now got 45 seconds. I tried to tell y'all last week. I really did, bro. The days of people typing at me and all that goofy shit, that shit over with. We got the TKO debate series. I got the panel open all the goddamn time. I'm respectful. You know what I mean? I'll talk boxing with anybody. The days of that shit, it's over with, bro. You got 5 seconds. He ain't hit the link. Get him out of here, bro. Get them out of here. Next time you want to call somebody a liar, at least be man enough or woman enough to hit their link and talk to them. You ain't just gonna call me a liar and think you just gonna stay in the chat and chill. Get him out of here, bro. This dude right here, him. Get him up out of here, man. Or her, or them. Shit, I don't know. I don't know. Oak Cliff Sensei, what up? You gotta go to the link. It's a link in the video. Go to one of the videos I dropped today. Schizo Paul. Go to one of the videos I dropped today, and then you know what I mean. You'll be able to join that way, bro. You'll be able to rejoin that way, and I appreciate your support, man. So back to what I was saying. So those are the things we heard. Now let's go to the Shakur side of this. And I want to be clear again. Ain't nobody duck nobody to knockout. I'm just letting y'all know the logic and shit. Major Key, what up? I'm just letting y'all know the logic that I've been hearing. So we got that logic on one end. So I got to ask y'all this question, bro. Do Devin Haney and Lomachenko have a rematch clause? Do Devin Haney and Vasily Lomachenko have a rematch clause? Catchweight Tay says yes, one way. To my knowledge, they do not have a rematch clause. To my knowledge, ain't no rematch clause in that fight. Does anybody have any other information? Cause see, what I heard was 3-fight deal. See, this the shit I be talking. It's a rematch clause, but I'm hearing 3-fight deal. I'm hearing Loma, and that's it. Are y'all saying that the challenger has a rematch clause? What up with it, Key? Frank D, turn your camera on real quick and then turn it off. I'll let you on. All right, you good, bro. I got you. Let me see what Frank D up to, then we'll continue to cook because I ain't really got into it. Frank D, what's up? Talk to me.
I turn the camera on.
Now you good. Talk to me. What up?
Shit, not much, man. I'm just tuning in. I've been watching the show for a couple of weeks, just trying to see what's going on, gain some game.
Yeah, for sure. What you got for the show, man?
Oh no, I was just trying to hop on. I don't got nothing for the show. I thought there was a little panel, people going back and forth.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing that in a minute. But unless you want to talk right now, you good. I'm gonna have you hop off and then we'll get back to it. I thought you wanted to talk right now. Once I open up the panel for everybody, you can hop on, bro.
All right, that's a bet.
All right, peace. All right, so Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney. Devin Haney ain't got no rematch clause, bro. My brother Catchweight Tay, where you getting that from, bro? Because all I've heard is 3-fight deal. And Loma was included in that deal, bro. I don't believe there's a rematch clause if Loma wins the fight. Where have y'all heard that? I hear what y'all are saying. It should be very simple to tell me where you heard it from, bro. Bill Haney said it on the Boxing Voice. All right, so Bill Haney. All right, cool. We're going to rock with that. So if they have a one-way rematch clause in their favor, then does that mean that he just got a 3-fight deal with Top Ranking them, or does he have a 4-fight deal? Which one is it, bro? Which one is it? It's very confusing, but that ain't even the point. So, my people's logic, Shakur Stevenson we all know that he called out Devin Haney. We know that he called him out. We know that he is saying that he wants that fight next. There is no other fight that Devin has in the way. Devin is the A side. He has Loma right now. So question this. If Tank Davis was ducking Devin Haney because he didn't send Devin Haney a contract while Devin Haney had his Loma shit going on, and Tank Davis has his 2-fight deal with Ryan Garcia, then by that logic, isn't Devin Haney ducking Shakur Stevenson because he hasn't sent Shakur Stevenson a contract and Shakur Stevenson don't have shit going on? Or is that different for y'all? Or is that something that we not talking about? So what I keep hearing is that Tank Davis didn't send Devin Haney a contract while Devin Haney had a fight, while he had multiple fights lined up. So Tank Davis ducked Devin Haney in that regard. That's what I heard, bro. That's what I keep hearing over and over and over again. So, and they say because Tank is the A side. Well, Devin Haney is the A side to Shakur Stevenson. And Shakur Stevenson don't have no fights lined up right now. So if Devin Haney don't send Shakur Stevenson a contract, doesn't that mean that he's ducking Shakur Stevenson using y'all's logic? Using y'all own shit. You using your own shit. Like this is the shit that I be talking about when y'all try to put extra sauce on shit. When y'all try to take shit and just take it to the next level. How in the hell can Tank be ducking Devin in one breath when they both got a bunch of shit lined up? But then I tell you, Shakur ain't got shit lined up. Devin ain't got shit lined up after Loma. And Devin ain't sent Shakur shit. But Shakur ain't ducking up. But Devin ain't ducking Shakur though, right? He not ducking him though, right? You can't have that shit both ways, man. You talk out both sides of your mouth, bro. And then I'm here, and then this be the crazy shit, bro. This be the crazy shit. Like the craziest shit. Like, I'm hearing that Shakur Stevenson ducked Devin Haney, and I'm hearing people echo this shit. Because the main person that's saying it is my great brother BFTB Boxing, and he's standing on it, and he believe what he believe, and I believe what I believe. But I'm hearing people echo this shit. And I'm hearing people try to use his talking points as if it's their own and shit. And so I have to say this shit, bro. Because I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Now, Woke says Bill tried to get the Shakur fight. Bob said no. That's what I'm being told. But when Bill was up here on my channel, and he's probably in the chat, he told me that they never talked to Bob about Shakur Stevenson. So which one is it? Was anybody here that night, bro? Was anybody here that night? Because I've heard Bill tell different people different shit. Yeah, he said that they tried to talk to Bob about the Shakur stuff. But when I asked him about any other deals with Top Rank, when I asked him did they talk about any other fights, he told me no. He told me we ain't talked to him about shit. Loma is it. That's what he said, bro. To me. To me. Which one is it, bro? Which one is it? Which one are we to believe? Hold on, I got a text from my bro. Hold on. Oh man. I'm going. This dude is on another. This the shit I be dealing. A dude on another page talking about he won't smoke with me, and my brother's telling me that he over there saying he won't smoke. He won't just come over here. This shit crazy, man. Tell him I'm lying right now. Hit this link, man. Dude's crazy. And see, then here's the thing, bro. And my brother Tony reviews. Can Devin even make 135 anymore? Loma seems like a stretch. I can only go off what they say. And that's why That's why when people be talking to me about this duck word and shit, bro, I lose my mind, bro. I lose all patience sometimes, dog. And the reason I lose patience is because Devin said that he moving up to 140 after Loma. Then a week later, they not moving up no more. They staying at 135. But then yet and still, you still accuse people of ducking this man when they don't even seem like they know what the fuck they doing, bro. They don't even seem like they know what they doing. But let's get back to the point. I've been told, I'm not coming off of this shit. I've been told that Tank Davis, the A side, as a matter of fact, that dude that ran out on the goddamn debate, that left in the middle of the debate that I was doing so dirty, he told me that Tank Davis was a super quadruple A side to Devin Haney, and they ducked Devin Haney because he didn't send Devin Haney a contract, although Devin Haney had contractual obligations that prevented him from even being available. That's what I was told. So then, by that logic, Devin Haney, the A side fighter, if he don't send Shakur Stevenson a contract when Shakur is free, and Shakur don't have shit lined up, he ain't in the middle of a 3-fight deal. He can fight whoever, and he's a WBC mandatory right now because he just won a title eliminator. Using that own logic, don't that mean that Devin ducking Shakur right now? Nike K says, LMAO, you happy to get Devin off Tank ass, so y'all bring up Shakur when Devin been at Tank and Kurt. Just got there. You supposed to call out the champion. That's what you supposed to do. Maybe you missed it. Maybe you haven't been here, bro. Maybe you were somewhere on another planet, Nike K. I don't know, because I ain't never seen you, bro. But I've been very clear. And let me state it again. The fight I want more than anything in the world right now is Tank Davis versus Devin Haney. If Tank Davis don't send Devin Haney a contract after Devin Haney get done with Loma, assuming that Devin is available, then Tank Davis is ducking Devin Haney. Because that's what he said he was going to do. He said, after I get done with Ryan, I'm sending him a contract. And that will be the first time that Devin Haney is available. Because he's been unavailable since 2022 when he signed that Top Rank deal. The same way that I say, if Devin Haney do anything other than Tank or Shakur, he ducking. Because I don't believe you can duck Tank by fighting Shakur, and I don't believe you can duck Shakur by fighting Tank. So if Devin does sign the Top Rank and he does anything else but Shakur, after saying he was staying at 135, if he doesn't stay at Top Rank and he makes the and he goes at anybody but Tank, then he's the duck. They've been talking shit to each other for years now. Ain't nobody ducked nobody yet, bro. Nobody ain't ducked anyone yet. Edgar Chavez, what up? The issue is the extra sauce that people try to put on shit, man. Y'all quit acting like I don't want the fight because like I ain't gonna speak on this shit. Like I don't speak on everything, bro. Ain't nobody talking on Shakur trying to deflect for Tank. This is the hottest topic right now, Goofy. It's the hottest topic in boxing right now. What Shakur said to Devin, you be a dumbass, stupid ass, dumbass fool not to talk about it if you got a channel. Everybody else talking about it, but I don't see you in their chats. I don't see you in their chats talking shit. You know why you talking shit? Because you a Devin Haney fanboy and you ain't got no logic, bro. Yeah, I know. I know what it is. You love Devin so much that if somebody talking about him and they ain't saying positive shit or they ain't totally just all up on his sack and shit, then you got something negative to say. I know what it is, bro. But I ain't told one lie. Not one, bro. And I don't even believe that Devin is ducking Shakur. I'm just pointing out how stupid y'all saying. Nah, we had to push it back. Woke got to work or something. I'm gonna hit JD up. JD, I see you in the chat. I'm gonna hit you up, bro. Woke got to work or something this week, so we're trying to push it to next week. We're trying to push it to next week. So this the other shit, bro. On this Shakur and Devin shit that I be scratching my head at. I heard that Shakur Stevenson ducked Devin Haney because he should have petitioned to be Devin Haney's mandatory by using his WBO status. And that he knew before the Conceição fight, he knew he couldn't make weight at 130 no more. So Shakur Stevenson never missed weight before in his entire career. Brian King, B. Falcone, what up? Never missed weight before in his entire career, bro. Never. He never missed weight in his entire career. He missed weight. He loses his belts at 130. He moves up to 135, and his very first fight is going to be a title eliminator to fight Devin Haney. But he was ducking Devin Haney because he dropped belts at a lower weight class. So he's moving into the weight class that Devin Haney is at. He's on the same side of the street as Devin Haney. He's calling for the Devin Haney fight. He puts himself in position by becoming Devin Haney's mandatory. His promoter, Bob Arum, says, I want to make that fight next. And the only way that he won't make that fight is if Devin Haney moves up to 140. But he wants Shakur versus the winner. All of this shit is public knowledge. All of these things I'm saying are true, yet I'm still hearing that Devin Haney is being ducked by Shakur Stevenson. So he moved into Devin Haney's weight class. He put himself in position to be Devin Haney's mandatory. He's calling for the fight publicly. His promoter is saying that he wants to make the fight if Devin Haney stays at 135 pounds. But Shakur is ducking Devin Haney. He missed weight to get into Devin Haney's weight class, but he's ducking him. I would even understand if you tried to tell me that he was ducking the 130 pounders. That, hey, man, he know he could have made that weight. He didn't shave his head off, or he didn't get naked, or he didn't shave his pubes, or he didn't shave his chest hair. He didn't do this, he didn't do that. I could understand that shit if you were arguing that he was ducking Joe Cordina. that he could have made weight at 130, but it was some monster at 130 that he just didn't want to fight. That he didn't want to fight so bad that he just said, you know what, fuck it, bro. I'm just going to move up because I don't want no smoke with this dude at 130. He left them. He left those champions. He left that division to go to Devin Haney's division, but you accuse him of ducking the division, the champion of the division that he's going into. He's going into this man's division. He's going into his division. He's calling him out. He's becoming his mandatory. He doing all of that shit, but he ducking. Meanwhile, you won't call Devin Haney a duck for not responding to him. Oh, shit. Anybody, let me check. I don't want to lie on the champ. Let's see. Yep, nothing. No response yet to old Shakur. See, I pay attention to everything. Sean Clark, what up with the $5 in super chat? He says, you cooking, champ. Appreciate you. Y'all notice when AB told that story, hey, man, Tank had Devin out. Had his ass out on his motherfucking feet, had him out. Had his ass out on his feet, but then he got tired and Devin got the best of him. Man, who got the money, though? True be told, I remember Devin. True be told, I whooped Tank ass in sparring. Bill Haney, man, we had to tell AB goofy ass, shut up. Get out the ring. My son won that money, though. We got the best of Tank. Did they say that Shakur Stevenson was lying? They say he was lying? Undercard boxing with the $5 in super chat. Sauce for the tacos. Appreciate that. The man said, I always got the best of him. Tell him, come on. I always got the best of him. Tell him, come on. I'm going to make that shit look easy. I'm going to show y'all that I am who I say I am. And it's funny, right? What I'm noticing about a lot of y'all. Bill talks for Devin when it's convenient for y'all, when y'all think it's saying some good shit, when y'all think it's saying some shit that you feel like you can stand on. But when it's some cappery involved, then Devin talks for himself. What I'm trying to figure out is, how Marquis, what up? How come Devin got time to tweet about Raymond Ford, but he ain't got time to tweet back at Shakur? Now, I don't care one way or another, but that's what y'all be telling me. Oh, this person ain't responding to Devin. That person ain't responding to Devin. This person over here, they don't really want Devin like that because Devin said this, Devin said that. Bill said this, Bill said that. Because y'all like that shit. Y'all, yeah, that moves y'all. That moves y'all. That moves y'all. Woke, don't do that. Don't do that. You heard what you heard. You was here, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Both of them can't be true. You can't go to about like this. The shit I be talking about, bro. And y'all, like, I ain't got nothing but respect for you, bro. But this shit gotta stop, dog. Cause at this point, I don't know. You say you rock with me, but I can't tell sometimes, bro. I really can't, cause you be here, you see what's happening, you smart and shit, you well spoken, but you heard that man tell me that they never talked to Bob Arum about another fight, and that they only had a 3-fight deal, and after Loma they done. That's it. But then you hear him go somewhere else and say, "Oh yeah, we did try to approach him about Shakur," and you believe that shit because it fit what you want to believe about Devin, bro. Instead of saying, "Hey, both of them can't be true." Instead of just saying, "Hey, both of them can't be true," because he told KO this, but he told them this over there. You don't want to talk about that shit, bro. You don't want to talk about that shit. Shit crazy. Shit crazy to me, bro. Anthony Chulo with the $2 super chat says, "Keep this shit going, KO fire, man." I'm just talking. I'm just talking, bro. I'm just talking a little bit. So it can't be both, bro. Just like the shit I tell y'all about moving up or staying at 135. It can't be both. You can't fight at 135 and 140 at the same time, bro. You can't tell my bro BF that y'all moving up right after the Loma fight. Then the next week y'all moving up at 135 and people eyebrows don't perk up. People ears don't be like, "All right, bro, which one is it?" Unless you just stupid and you just gonna ride with whatever. I'm just trying to figure out what we doing, bro. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Why is it that you have different strokes and shit, different things of ducks when it's this fighter or when it's that fighter, bro? Y'all literally, bro. So if Devin Haney don't make weight, like, I want y'all to understand, like, what y'all be saying, bro. If Devin Haney, so Shakur Stevenson ducked Devin Haney because he didn't make weight at 130. And he knew he was going to make weight. And so he should have did all this shit ahead of time because he knew he wasn't going to make weight. And since he knew he wasn't going to make weight and he tried to fight Robson Conceição and make the weight anyway, then he ducked Devin Haney. The man wasn't even trying to fight at 135 before the Conceição fight. He was trying to unify that division, you know, like he set out to do. The reason he pushed for the fucking Oscar Valdez fight in the first place, after he beat Jamel Herring, he fought Oscar Valdez, and then he wanted to fight Joe Cordina, but he took a voluntary defense with Conceição because he felt like Conceição deserved his shot because he thought Conceição beat Oscar Valdez. Y'all was on me when I was saying Conceição got robbed by Valdez. That's why he gave him the shot, bro. That's why he gave him the shot, bro. But it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. So missing weight is ducking somebody in the division above you. I got y'all, bro. Whatever y'all say, man, that shit don't make. I don't care how you try to spin that shit. That shit don't make sense. Because we all know that none of you that are calling Shakur Stevenson a duck today, bro. None of you can look at me with a straight face and tell me that if Devin Haney miss weight, if he misses weight against Lomachenko and is forced to vacate his belts, ain't nobody gonna be like, well, shit, he missed weight against Lomachenko. Well, that means that shit, he was a WBO champion. So as a WBO champion, since he missed weight, he knew he was gonna miss weight. And since he knew he was gonna miss weight, he should have just went ahead and petitioned Josh Taylor, Teofimo Lopez winner, because he knew he was gonna miss weight and he wasn't making weight in the first place. So since he missed weight at 135, that means he ducked the champion at 140, because before he missed weight at 135, he should have went up there and he should have petitioned to fight Josh Taylor. What? And that shit makes sense to y'all, bro. And y'all will ride with that shit. Like it's just the greatest thing ever, bro. Do you understand how crazy and just nonsensical that shit sounds, bro? Just so everybody know, Jermell Charlo is ducking Janabek right now. If Jermell Charlo doesn't petition to fight Janabek, and he goes in to fight with Tim Tszyu, and he somehow misses weight by a pound and can't make the weight against Tim Tszyu, I need everybody to come on here and tell me that Jermell Charlo ducked Janabek, bro. The different scenarios that I hear from some of y'all, bro. The things you will say to justify in your head your favorite fighter being a boogeyman, this shit crazy. Big Dose, I hear that, bro. Y'all keep telling, well, he told me something else, bro. And that's not at you. I know what he said, but I asked him the exact same question. I believe you were here this night, Big Dose. Maybe you weren't. When Bill came up here and I kicked everybody, well, not kicked off. I asked everybody to lead the panel. I asked him, hey, have y'all talked to Bob about anything other than Lomachenko? Is Lomachenko it, or are y'all talking about other fights? We ain't talked about nothing. It's Loma, and then we done. It's Loma, and then we done. It's what I was told. So I would ask my homie Big Dose. I would ask him, which one is it? Do we choose to believe he went to Bob and asked him about a fight? Do we choose to believe that because we want to rock with it as Devin Haney fans? Or do we say, hey, bro, you said that shit, we hear you, but you said this shit over here. You said this shit over here too, bro. Which one we doing? Which one are we riding with? Me, I'm riding with shit. I don't know, bro. That shit kind of contradictory. I'm going to just wait to see what you do. Yeah, do y'all understand now why I wait to see what people actually do? Because they tell us so much shit. How can you in with a straight face, bro, with all the confidence in the world, how can you say Devin Haney said that he was staying at 135 pounds for the whole next year? And state it like it's fact, like he didn't a week before that say he was moving up to 140 after Loma. How can you act like he ain't do both? I'm a hater though, right? Y'all choose to rock with whatever you want to believe instead of saying, hey, bro, you literally can't say the opposite shit and both of them be true. You can't do that, bro. Shout out to Akilo Nita with the $5 in the super chat. He say, imagine Shakur pulling up in the ring after Devin versus Loma fight. That would solidify it. I hope Tank pull up. I put that pressure on Shakur to pull up. Yeah, pull up. You say you want it, pull up. Let me guess though. Devin shouldn't go to Tank and Ryan fight though, right? Devin shouldn't go to Tank and Ryan fight though. Schizo Paul, what up? What up, bro? Thanks for rejoining, bro. We got a super chat down here, man. Willie Williams with the 1999 in the super chat. My focus is on Davis versus Tank. Shakur is on the back burner. Shakur looks to me like a guy who go where the media pushes him. He said I wasn't going here, but since y'all say he stay at 135 for me, then I'll tell him to come on. Basically, he going where the smoke is, bro. Shakur always been like that. Devin always been like that. And I respect both of them for that. What I don't respect is bullshit narratives. What I don't respect is people changing because you like somebody better, bro. I could easily do that shit. I could easily talk about Tank being the A side over Ryan and fuck all that shit y'all talking. Ryan signed the shit, so everybody shut up. Fuck the rehydration clause. Fuck that shit, bro. Like, nah. Tank the A side, he get the rehydration clause because he the A side. I could easily talk that shit and I could spin it to y'all, and a lot of y'all would rock with it. A lot of y'all do rock with it. A lot of my brothers is cool with it. They don't mind it. They say, hey, the A side, do that shit. But just on principle alone, on who I am as a boxing fan alone, bro, I don't like that shit. That shit look weak to me. That shit make it look like you may not believe in yourself like you say you do. So I call it out no matter who it is. I could easily do some shit like that, bro. I could. But I don't. Because I owe it to y'all to be authentic with y'all and let y'all know what's good. I got you, Jay Simon. I'm going to read. Let me read this one. KO bywords have been against Haney versus Shakur because it won't sell and there's no Hispanic element in the fight. He doesn't want to make it since it was no fourth option. Did you miss that interview? I did not miss that interview. Did you miss the one that he just did saying that he wanted to push for that fight leading up to Shakur's fight with Sushino? Then he said after the fight, the Devin Haney fight doesn't make sense if Devin Haney moves up to 140. But if Devin Haney stays at 135, he's made it clear that he wants to make that fight, bro. I don't know what y'all are talking about to me. Let me go to Jay Simon. What did you say, bro? What Jay Simon? Okay. He says, KO, Bob Arum shut down Undisputed a year ago to the winner of Shakur versus Valdez. So how Shakur was going to get Undisputed. And yes, he did. But Shakur also lashed out at Bob because of that. Bob Arum did shut that shit down. Said the fights was trash. Said it don't mean nothing. It won't bring in no revenue. Shakur said he only saying that because I'm not Loma. Bro, I remember that shit, I remember that shit. He said, Shakur said, hey, he only doing that shit because I ain't Loma. Because I want Undisputed. Undisputed don't matter no more. Yeah. The same way he called out Bob when Bob was trying to push Valdez off on Navarrete, bro. Yeah, I remember that, Yeah, I do. He said it was stupid and that it didn't make no sense and that it wasn't no big fights. Shakur said, I want that shit, and you only saying that shit because I'm not Loma. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember all of that shit. I got another one I think I just missed, bro. My brother Willie was back in that super chat, man. Oh, there you go. Willie say, with the $5 in super chat, no one bought up Tank, so he said nothing about Tank. But both of them was on Tank head. But now it's Haney because of the media or Keyshawn Davis. Nah, Shakur said he'll fight Tank too. He said he want Tank too. He want both of them. But the call out of Devin make more sense if you Shakur because you an in-house fight with him. Y'all got the same promoter right now. That fight seemed easy to make. But he said he want Tank too. They all saying the right shit right now. They all saying they want each other. First of all, who you talking to, Dirk Banks? You ain't getting shit disrespecting me, dog. Get the fuck out of here. Bye. Go make another account. I think I done had you up on my panel before and I ain't never disrespected you, nigga. So to come up here and call me that shit, get the fuck out of here, dog. The fuck is wrong with you? You never say that shit to my face, bro. You never walk up on me and say that shit, bro. Ever. You would not say that shit. But you feel like you feel on the internet, so go make another account and just come back in and get me a view. You'll never talk like that, bro. That shit sound real good typing that shit, don't it? With your exclamation point and drop the link. You think you gonna call me anything and then you get to talk to me? No, nigga. No, get the fuck out of here with that dumbass shit. You the one in your feelings. You in your feelings so bad, I gotta be a bitch because I'm criticizing your favorite fighter. You taking up for him like he your hoe or something, bro. Huh? You so mad. You so mad at what I'm saying and what I'm kicking to y'all tonight. It got you so mad. It got you so mad. I gotta be out my name because you like another grown man so much. You come out the closet, bro. Don't call me something I'm not. Don't call me something I'm not. Come out the closet, bro. That's all you gotta do. Come out the closet, homie. Come out the closet. Because I guarantee you this. Big Dose can disagree with me. Dank Father can disagree with me. Jay Grant Jr. can disagree with me. Right? Zenith can disagree with me. Johnny Q 817. Everything boxing, they can all disagree with me. But I got a lovely wife and a happy home. And ain't nothing they gonna say about another man gonna get me in my feelings to where they gonna be out their name. Ain't nothing you can tell me about another grown ass man that's gonna get me in my feelings, bro. To where I'm gonna call you out your name over you talking about some boxing shit. The hell out of here with that soft ass shit, man. The hell, bro. Why don't you just tweet at Devin Haney and tell him that you want to be his man friend, dog? Why don't you just do that? Why don't you just do that since you want to take up for him like he your lady, huh? Huh? Why they do that shit at? Who making you? Who made you dudes, bro? Who made y'all these days, man? Who made y'all? Like, bro, Bill Haney, yes, he is supposed to do that. If your name ain't Bill, bro, and you doing that shit, come out the closet. Come out the closet with that shit. If it ain't her, it ain't shit you can say to me, bro. It ain't that serious, dog. The hell wrong with you? Oh, bitch ass nigga, man. Bitch ass nigga, man. He talking about damn, bro. He talking about damn, bro. I can't stand this nigga talking about Devin, bro. He talking about Devin. He talking about Devin, man. I gotta get him, man. KO's a bitch, man. He talking about Devin, man. But you a man and he a man. Oh, bro. Oh, y'all gotta stop this shit, man. Y'all make this shit too fucking easy, man. Oh, man, drop the link. Drop the link, man. Drop the link with your whole ass so I can take up and defend Devin. Drop the link so I can take up and defend Devin. Not on no real shit. At least Big Dose will be like, hey, Knockout, I disagree. Can you drop the link, bro? Hey, Knockout, Knockout, I disagree, bro. Can you drop the link, man? Let's talk some boxing. Yo. I don't know everything boxing shit. Hey, KO, drop the link, bro. I want to rap with you, bro. You bullshit. You full of shit on that. You know what I mean? Like, what is y'all on, bro? What is y'all on, bro? I don't get it, bro. I really don't understand y'all, man. That shit funny. That man mad than a motherfucker over Devin. And guess what? I don't even believe Devin ducking nobody. I don't even believe he ducking nobody. I'm just saying, if you saying all them people ducking him, but you ain't saying that he ducking Shakur, I got some questions. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, at the end of the day, man, you cannot. I'm gonna sum it up and I'm gonna drop the link, man. Shakur Stevenson cannot be ducking Devin Haney when he's making all the moves to fight him. He's making every move to fight him. He moved up to 135. Can't fight Devin at 130 because Devin don't fight at 130. He fought in a WBC title eliminator against Sushino. And it's not like he fought Sushino in a WBC title eliminator because he wanted to fight him. He fought him in a title eliminator because Isak Pitbull Cruz passed up the opportunity to be in position to fight for Devin Haney's belt. Isak Pitbull Cruz ducked Shakur and Devin. Shakur Stevenson was then ordered to fight William Zepeda. He was ordered to fight William Zepeda in a WBC title eliminator. He said, no, I don't want to be in position to fight for a title, so I'm going to duck Shakur and I'm going to duck Devin. The only person that said yes was Sushino. Sushino said, yes, I'll take the opportunity to try to fight you, to put myself in position to be Devin Haney's mandatory. So he leaves. So Shakur Stevenson leaves 130, goes up to 135, takes on a mandatory fight to become the mandatory challenger. And he ducking Devin. How? JC with the $5 super chat. How I joined the channel. And Shakur gets no respect fighting that Asian janitor. Dude has no jab, no head movement, no defense, nothing. You join the channel, you go to my videos, it's a link that says join the channel. You hit that link. As far as Shakur getting no respect for fighting that Asian janitor, well, then the guys that were ahead of him, number 1 and number 2, matter of fact, I can tell you. Don't worry, I got you. No problem. No problem at all, right? Let's go to lightweight. Lightweight rankings. Right here. Boom, here we go. So Vasily Lomachenko is number 1 in the WBC rankings, but he already got a fight with Devin because he's also number 1 in the WBO, and Devin's exercising and defending his WBO mandatory against Vasily Lomachenko. So Vasily Lomachenko is number 1. So Shakur can't be ordered to fight him. Isak Pitbull Cruz is number 2. They ordered Shakur Stevenson to fight Isak Pitbull Cruz for a title eliminating the WBC. Isak Pitbull Cruz said no. That took him off the board. William Zepeda is number 5 in the WBC. So they ordered him, who's a better fighter than Sushino. They ordered the title eliminator, and he's Mexican. So, you know, WBC looks out for Mexicans. They say, hey, you want to fight this dude, man? Shakur Stevenson, William Zepeda, title eliminator for the chance to fight Devin Haney long winner. Y'all want that? William Zepeda and his team said no. So then they went to number 4 in the rankings, Yoshino, and ordered him to fight Shakur, and he said yes. We could have got Shakur Stevenson, Isak Cruz. We could have gotten Shakur Stevenson versus William Zepeda, 2 way better fights, way more competitive fights, but they both said no. They both said no. What up, LeVar Cooper? They both said no. Now, my brother 817, I saw your comment. I'm going to address it, then we'll drop links for y'all. 817 said, I disagree. Shakur could have skipped all that and at least tried. Instead, he fought Conceição for nothing. So he fought Conceição for nothing. He didn't know he was fighting for nothing until the night, maybe the morning of the fight. He tried to cut weight. He got all the way down to 131. He didn't go in there the week of the fight, 817, planning to fight Conceição for nothing. He went in there trying to defend his titles. Otherwise, he would have stopped 4 pounds short or 5 pounds short. If you're not trying to make weight, how do you come within a pound of it? If he's not cutting as much weight as he possibly could have to try to make weight to fight Conceição, then why did he only come in 1 pound over? So was he supposed to pull out of the fight? Was he supposed to say 3 weeks before the fight, fuck it, I'm just not going to try to make weight? Or was he going to do what all champions do? The same shit that we give guys credit for making weight or trying to make weight or going through with a fight under less than ideal circumstances. He's the only one that we try to flip that shit into him ducking somebody at a completely different weight class because what? He wasn't a sidekick? He wasn't a sidekick. He didn't say, hey, man, you know what? Fuck it. Let me go ahead and petition because I ain't never going to make weight. I ain't never going to make weight. Let me petition. Let me petition because I ain't going to make weight. And let me go try to fight Devin Haney. So since he didn't do that, he ducked Devin from a different weight class. Come on, bro. How you duck somebody from a different weight class? Bro, y'all making up new shit. From a different weight class? All right, bro. Okay. Whatever y'all say, I'm going to drop the link for y'all, man. Here y'all go. Come tell me that Shakur Stevenson ducked Devin Haney all the way from 130. Link is now pinned in the chat. For anybody that want to come up and talk boxing. Let me get this out the way because this might slow us down. Y'all give me a second. All right, before I open up the smoke, I want everybody to be able to get their shit off. So I'm gonna go to 817 first. I'm gonna go to Keon. Then I'm gonna let Frank D, if he want to say something, he can say something. Then we'll just open up. Okay, then Jay Norrie's in the building. And once everybody get their bars out, don't nobody interrupt nobody because I'm sure it's gonna be some disagreeing opinions and shit. But everybody let everybody say what they gotta say, then we'll all get it in. And before I even go there, 817, don't you say what you gotta say and run off this motherfucker. You say what you gotta say and you stay right there. You say what you gotta say and you stay right there, bro. But let's go to 817 first, man. Go ahead. What you got for the show and salute, bro.
Salute to you, bro. Salute to you. Salute to the panel. Salute to everybody in the chat. Bro, if you go back and look at that weigh-in for Valdez, he had to get naked to make 130. He had to get naked to make 130 KO. So for him to float the story that 2 weeks before I knew I was gonna have trouble, that's some bullshit. Nigga, you had trouble back when you fought Valdez making 130. And it's out there. We all watched the weigh-in. I went back and watched again today just to make sure. Because I had to question myself, right? For any excuses. But in my opinion, this is just me, okay? I think early on when they was coming up, I think they all figured, at some point they was going to meet, but they wouldn't be meeting each other early, right? Dale was fighting at weights above him, still at the Olympics, blase. When Bill and him was talking or whatever, and Bill was pretty much telling him he could get it too, once Bill and them got to the mountaintop, bro, they realized that, everybody's an option. Everybody's a motherfucking threat. And their friend shit kind of go out the window. You dig? And I don't think Shakur was even thinking that way until Bill got to popping like he do. Now, on Shakur end, for after Valdez, bro, you knew you was having trouble making weight, right? You knew you was having trouble making motherfucking weight. And Bob had already told Shakur and told everybody, told the world that going for undisputed at 130 was dumb. Mainly because he was gonna have to put some money in Eddie's pocket to do it. And it wasn't really gonna make no money because there wasn't no names left at him at 130 for him to unify and do undisputed with. So Bob told him it was dumb. So knowing them two things, knowing you had to get naked to make 130 last time, and Bob already told you he wasn't paying for you to make undisputed, but undisputed was your goal. That's what you wanted. You wanted to be undisputed. Now, if you look at what's left for you to do, you're having trouble making the weight. He's not going to pay for undisputed. Your next move, whether you fight Conceição or not, is 135 pounds. So with that silver bullet, listen, even if he petitioned, right, and he don't get Dev, right, even if he get a nutritionist and he still don't make weight, right, then you can say he did everything. He exhausted all his options. He exhausted all his options to either keep his belt and or move up to 135 pounds and get some belts because he was moving to 135 anyway after Conceição. Anyway.
Hold on. Hey, real quick, this ain't got nothing to do with what you're saying. Hey, Dirk Banks, get from my background, bro. You came over here disrespecting me and shit. You think you finna get up on my panel, bro? You might well, you can sit there. You can sit there. Or you can just dip, bro. It's up to you though, but you ain't getting up on this motherfucker. You think you just gonna disrespect me on my shit, type some disrespectful shit in my chat, and then hit my link, bro? Got me fucked all the way up. Go ahead, 817.
Yeah, that's foul. But yeah, the 2 weeks, that's some shit to float to people for them to have some acceptance. You know what I'm saying? For him having trouble making weight. And KO, like I said, the boy got naked before. So even if he got a nutritionist, right? Because damn, I had to get naked the last time to make motherfucking weight. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hire this motherfucking nutritionist because obviously what I've been doing or whatever to make the weight, obviously it's getting tough. I had to motherfucking get naked this time. You know what I'm saying? I had to get naked. So I don't feel like he exhausted all his options. What I do feel like is Bob Arum had a 3-fight deal with Devin Haney. And that last fight, we knew if and when, we knew he was going to watch Kambosos, right? But we all felt like even before it went down that Loma was going to be the one to get that spot. You feel me? Because that's his darling. That's their darling. And of course, he got that spot. The fans, YouTube, all of us on Twitter, whatever, we all want to see because we know Shakur was coming. We knew he was too big for 130, and we all knew it's a possibility, maybe, they could scrap at 135. But right, we saw Dev weigh in the last time, and we felt like he was already moving to 140. That's a moot point. Bob want to keep some belts on his side. He gonna dangle that Josh Taylor, T.O. Carrot for Dev to re-sign at 140. That's what he banking on. And he let Shakur know, hey man, let Dev do his thing, and you can run 135. The belt's gonna be left for you. Right? T.O. didn't do what Bob wanted him to do. T.O. beat Lomachenko, and Bob wanted to give Loma another run. T.O. did what the fuck he wanted to do. When he did that, he fucked it up for situations like this. Because we know what the rules say. He could have used the rule. He could have used those avenues. So not using those avenues and then turn around and losing your belts on the scale to Conceição. And if you say he did everything, then why didn't he do everything then? He didn't do everything 2 weeks before, since he claimed that he only knew 2 weeks before. Nah, man, that man knew way before he wasn't making that weight. It's just part of the plan. Bob is not looking for him and Dev to fight. He's not looking to ruin no commodity. His last big star at 135. He's not looking to do that. And if Dev walk off, look, if Dev do, let's say they do fight. Dev beat Shakur, right? And it's a one-off. He beat him and walk off. He's still walking to 140, and now he what? A free agent, can go anywhere. He want to keep them commodities on his side and them belts on their side. It only makes business sense for him to fight Taylor or T.O. at 140. You know he got beef with T.O. That's another sale. And for Shakur to sell and run 135.
Already. Hey, Dirk Bank, bro. Salute to you, man. Somebody run around this motherfucker with your name. That's why when I went off on all, like, bro, you been on my panel. I ain't did nothing but respect you. That's why I was surprised, bro. But
for real.
Somebody run around this bitch with your name, dog.
Oh wow.
Your color, they got a different color D than you, but Dirk Bank just came through this motherfucker.
And why would he go the long way around to be the mandatory when he could be the mandatory now? I mean, we could have been the mandatory then. You feel what I'm saying? Or petition to be the mandatory. Fighting Yoshino and Conceição is going a long way around to be Devin's mandatory when you already had the shot to do it at 130.
I got you. I'm not gonna respond yet. I gotta go to Key. I'm gonna pass it around, then we'll be open for everybody to get their part out. Go ahead, Key. What up, bro? Key, talk to me, man.
What's happening with it, man?
Chilling, dog.
No disrespect, but let's all keep it 100. You know, no disrespect to nobody, but let's keep it 100. All of that long route and WBC, and he knew he was gonna miss weight. Like nobody was saying that until BFTV came up with that clever shit. Nobody was saying that until BFTV came up with that. So you know, people gotta come with their own points. Now, as far as even one of them ducking, now one of them is ducking each other. But right. But the thing is I'm listening to Bill Haney today, and I rock with Devin Haney. I rock with Bill Haney. But I got to keep it 100 straight down the middle. Today, Bill Haney, he went, and I made a video about it already. He went on the Boxing Voice, and he got to talking real different when it came to Shakur Stevenson. First, now he all of a sudden saying, "Oh man, Shakur Stevenson just clout chasing, right?" Or no, he didn't say clout chasing. My bad. He said it's a publicity stunt, right? He basically said he bluffing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he
This
telling
shit
the
new.
world that
He
he
did this
wants.
shit today. Cause he did this shit before. Cause he did this
Yeah,
shit today too.
Yeah, he did it today. Like he said, he's pulling the publicity stunt, and he said he's bluffing, right? That he's telling the world that he want to fight Devin Haney, but he ain't saying it behind the scenes, right? So he's saying, I need Shakur Stevenson. What we need Shakur Stevenson to do, we need him to do all the same things that he did with all them other dudes that he said that was ducking him. We need him to go all out, you know what I'm saying? Just like he did to them other dudes that was ducking him. Now, he also started talking about, 70-30 this and say, and I'm like, hold on. I ain't never heard Bill Haney talk like this. You know what I'm talking about? I never heard Bill Haney talk about no splits and percentages and niggas need to do this and that. And you know what I'm talking about? All of that. I never heard Bill Haney talk like that. It's always straight up and down. They want to smoke. You know what I'm saying? His motto is they say everything, but let's fight. Now, this time, Bill Haney was saying everything, but let's fight. You know what I'm talking about? His energy was way different. Now, first of all, he's saying that Shakur Stevenson ain't went to Bob Arum and asked him behind the scenes. Well, first off, Shakur Stevenson had work to handle. He had business to handle with that dude, and he handled his business. Also, Devin Haney still has business to handle with Vasyl Lomachenko. Now, why would, and I'm speaking about what Bill said today, why would Shakur Stevenson be behind the scenes begging for a fight with Devin Haney when he already had business to handle? And Devin Haney ain't even beat Vasyl Lomachenko yet. Now, Shakur Stevenson, now he got done with his business and he called out Devin Haney. He said, I want that smoke. That is the smoke I want. You know what I'm saying? I've been wanting that fight, and I'm going to smoke him. I'm going to smoke him out. So he's clearly calling for the fight. Bob Arum can hear that. Also, a thing that Bill Haney said. Bill Haney says that he went behind the scenes, and he asked about Shakur Stevenson. He said he asked about a fourth option. This is his words. I asked about a fourth fight with Bob Arum. He says, I asked about Shakur Stevenson. He threw Shakur in there, and then he says, and I asked about, Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez. Now, if you stand at 135 and you really want some smoke with Shakur Stevenson, like you said, why are you asking about Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez? You know what I'm saying? If you don't have no plans of going up to 140 your next fight. Like, so it ain't really making sense, because why didn't you just leave it at Shakur? If you really did go to Bob Arum behind the scenes and ask for Shakur Stevenson, why didn't you just leave it at Shakur? Why are you asking about 240-pound fighters if you telling the world that you ain't moving up to 140? They got me thinking like, okay. But like I said, man, I just go off of people's energy, and Bill Haney energy to me usually always been A1 when it comes to calling out other fighters or wanting some smoke. And it was different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why did Shakur Stevenson got to be pulling the publicity stunt? Y'all in the same division, dog. And he just became, what was it? He fought for a WBC eliminator.
WBC, he just won the WBC title eliminator.
Right. So why is he pulling the publicity stunt all of a sudden now? Why couldn't it have just been like, okay, we heard Shakur call us out. Shakur talking about he gonna smoke Devin Haney. Okay, well, let's see if we can make that fight happen. It was a whole bunch of extra shit going on. And like I said, I rock with Bill. I didn't took up for Bill on several different occasions, but I got to do the same thing when I ain't hearing the same energy. You know how I rock, knockout. So I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. And it ain't no way in hell that Shakur Stevenson ducked no Devin Haney, nor did Devin Haney ever duck him. You can't sit up there and say that Shakur Stevenson knew that he was gonna miss weight weeks ahead of time. Like, bro, come on now. So he basically, you saying that he purposely missed weight so he can get all the ridicule from the fans and shit. You know what I'm saying? Have to be known as a motherfucker that's not disciplined and don't make weight. He did all of that for what? To duck Devin Haney. And then all of that, oh man, he could have petitioned and went up and got the duck. Man, he couldn't have petitioned for shit because first of all, Devin Haney was already contractually obligated to fight George Kambosos twice. Then they already had Vasil Lomachenko in. No matter what Bill Haney tell you, you know what Bob Arum had in plans for Devin Haney. Devin Haney had to agree to that shit in order to become undisputed. You know what I'm saying? So all of that, he could have did this and petitioned with the WBO, man. It sounds good. It wasn't going to happen. So, I mean, why waste your time and do all of that? Let's just keep it real, But I'm going to go ahead and let somebody else cook.
All right, Jay Nori, it's on you. Then we're going to Contender. Then we're going to Dirk Banks. Then the panel open for everybody. Just get it off. When we start getting it off, though, everybody just be respectful, talk your shit. And, I'll moderate. I'll chime in when I can. But Jay Nori, go ahead, bro. Talk to me. What you got on the top?
Salute. Man, I lost the battle, but I won the war. I tried to tell you guys earlier. I tried to tell y'all, man, you got to be consistent. Can't call yourself the boogeyman. You're not going to be consistent. I got love for a lot.
What you saying? That debate, they go back and rewatch the debate is aging well for you.
Oh, yeah. It's aging fine, like fine wine. Yeah. Woo.
Hey, man. Hey, go ahead.
Aging good. I still took the L, but at least I can say it's 2-1 now officially in my book. But I'm going to be honest, man. Ellerby, Ellerby been talking down the Tank fight for a while. That never stopped Bill. From pursuing the fights. I don't want to hear Bob don't want the fight. I'm sure Bob might be a little iffy about the fight. But when it was everybody else, when he
made the other comment, like you need to highlight.
Hey, Dirk, you got something playing in the background, bro. I just muted you. Go ahead, Jay Nori.
Yeah. When it was damn, I got him talking already. When it was everybody else, it was no problem going after the fights. And from what I'm hearing, when he's talking about fighting Shakur, he's saying he's looking for a bag on Shakur's head from Bob. Was there a bag on Kambosos' head? Was there a bag over JoJo's head? Was there a bag over Linares' head? Was there a bag on Gamboa's head? All of a sudden, we talking politics now. When you're trying to get the Tank fight, politics don't matter. It's all about the belts. You got to be consistent. It's all about the belts when you want the Tank fight. I mean, it's all about it's all about legacy. But when Shakur wants a fight, now it's about politics and business. This is the business of boxing that's stopping the fight. But when it's Tank, oh, he a duck. It had nothing to do with the politics of boxing. It has nothing to do with the business of boxing. He's just a duck. That's why he don't want to fight Devin. He's just a duck. Talking, Ellerby be trying to. He be saying all types of different kind of ways that Devin fight don't bring nothing to the table for Tank and blah blah blah. I don't want to hear nothing about that. He only a duck. But when Shakur want to fight, all of a sudden the politics of boxing it's a real thing now. It's come back into existence for Haney fans. After all these years of calling out anybody that says his name or even look in his direction, they all ducks. But when it comes to this guy, all of a sudden the politics of boxing is a thing now. So I'm just noticing that. And also, I'm gonna end on this right here. If you can't get a voluntary with Tank, because you're taking a voluntary with Loma. So if you can't get one with Tank, if all you guys who keep saying the belts matter, this is your chance to stand on it. Because if you can't get a voluntary with Tank after Loma, then it's up to Haney as an undisputed champ of the lightweight division. It's up to him to take that Mando. It just got ordered. The belts say that the second best fighter in the division is Shakur. If you can't come to terms with Tank, you can't get a voluntary, then you gotta take the next best fight, and that's the next best fight if the belts matter. I'm in on that.
The only thing I say, bro, is Lomachenko is a mandatory. He's the WBO mandatory, so that'll be.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's the WBO mandatory. That'll be exercising that. And then if
Thank
you
you,
do
KO.
cool, that'll be the WBC. Shout out to a resilient dad with the $5 in super chat. Says from the Bay with much respect. Much respect to you, bro. Let me go to my brother Contender Regime Boxing, my Dallas, Texas brother. Drop some knowledge on us, bro. What you got, man? Talk to me.
Hey, what's good with you, my brother? Hey, salute to you, KO. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the whole panel. Everything's boxing. You feel my boy 817. Everybody up here. Salute to the whole chat. Appreciate everybody that's super chatting and liking the video, man. Y'all doing y'all thing. But as far as I just wanted to say this, bro. I don't think Shakur Stevenson not ducking Devin Haney, bro. On that whole like belt shit, as far as him like dropping the belt on the scales and being able to go a different route to put himself in position to fight Devin Haney. I don't think he missed weight on purpose, just to duck Devin Haney or not. I think that's bullshit. But also, Devin Haney absolutely ain't ducked Shakur Stevenson, bro. He ain't ducked no fade. You feel what I'm saying? So that narrative need to be killed. So we really talking about Devin Haney ducked Shakur Stevenson, and this man literally just had his first fight at 135. Devin Haney coming off of back-to-back Kambosos fights. And to answer Buddy's question, was there a bag on Kambosos' head? You got damn right, because Devin Haney made the most money he ever made in his career, and he had the 4 belt. He had 3 belts on his head. Devin Haney needed to get that. You feel what I'm saying? So to answer your question, it was, my boy. But as far as Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying, ducking Shakur Stevenson, bro, he about to fight Lomachenko, who is the mandatory for the WBO, who this man has been chasing his whole career. You dig what I'm saying? Meaningful fight, legacy fight. And he defended his undisputed title for it. You feel what I'm saying? That's major shit. Now, as far as Tank Davis go, I don't necessarily think Tank Davis. I think Tank Davis beat all these niggas. I'm gonna keep it 100. I think he beat everybody. You feel me? But I don't think Tank Davis right now is necessarily ducking Devin Haney or Shakur. I think he's handling business right now. But I think you can make a case and say he has been avoiding the Devin Haney fight. That's where that narrative comes from. Whether you think Tank is afraid or he a duck or whatever, I think there has been blatant and overt avoidance from Gervonta Tank Davis's team. We know Leonard Ellaby has frowned at any opportunity or idea or even thought of fighting Devin Haney. You dig what I'm saying? Now, Devin Haney and Shakur, they've been at 135 damn near their whole career. You feel well, at least Tank came up there. He's been campaigning at 135, even fought at 140. So when people say he's been avoiding that fight or his team has been avoiding that fight, I think that is a sensible thing to come to a conclusion of, because they both been in the same division for years. Shakur Stevenson just got the 135, bro. This man just had his first fight 2 days ago. And we talking about Devin Haney, the undisputed champ, who took the long route to get the motherfucking undisputed title. And he finna fight Loma next. How the fuck he ducking Shakur? That shit don't even make sense. But I definitely don't think Shakur ducking him. Shakur want that smoke. I know Dale want that smoke too. Both of them boys cut like that. You feel me? So that's just what that is. That's all I had to say.
Already, I missed most of my shit, but I know you were cooking like a motherfucker. You always do. Shout out Specs with the $5 in the super chat. Says just because I like color in the chat, I appreciate that, Specs, and that's all I'm trying to get people to see today, bro. Devin ain't ducking Shakur, and Shakur ain't ducking Devin. But if you want to use that logic, then you should be calling Devin a duck, bro. But these dudes ain't ducked each other yet, bro. Like, you won't know until after Devin makes a decision on what he gonna do after Loma. Then we'll know what's up. You know what I mean? But Dirk Banks, talk to me, man. What you got? And shout out to Marcus with that super chat with the $2. He said, realest Tank fan I've heard. Shout out to you, Marcus. Appreciate you, bro. Go ahead, Dirk. Talk to me, bro. What you got?
All right. So first thing, what's up to the panel and everybody in the chat? So I wouldn't use the word duck, but Devin and Bill's energy towards Shakur is not the same as is towards everybody else. I would agree to that point. Like when it comes to everybody else, Dude was saying earlier, you know, they say everything but let's fight. But they seem to have that energy towards Shakur. Shakur says, I could fight, we could fight right now. If you go in past Devin Haney interviews, they say, oh, we might meet up at 140, 147, you know, that's down the line type shit. So, like, it seems to me like, you know, and they've been in the ring plenty of times together. They know that Shakur is like their I guess you could say legacy fight. That's they want to like save that down the line because they know that's the hardest fight possible. So that's what I say, bro. I'm not gonna say they ducking them, but they did. He did. Bill is putting himself in a hole when they say we're gonna stay at 135. And if you don't get the Tank fight, who else would you fight but Shakur Stevenson?
Yeah. Like so. Here's my take on it, bro. And I've said it a couple times. This is what I think. Ain't nobody duck nobody yet. If
Yeah.
Devin stay at 135 and he ain't fighting Tank or Shakur, then he duck somebody. If he move up to 140 to take on a Josh Taylor, if Josh Taylor beat Teofimo, or a Regis or a Matias, a champion at 140, I still wouldn't call him a duck. Now you got certain people that would because of how the Haneys have moved and how they've calling everybody a ducks. But if you moving up to fight champions and shit and you just can't make the weight no more, I'm not gonna call you a duck. But there will be, just so everybody know, there will be people because of the campaigns and everybody ducking Devin Haney and all that shit. There will be people that say if he move up, I don't give a fuck who he fight at 140. Whoever you think the best 140-pound fighter is, bro. Whoever you think he is, people are not going to care because of the narratives and because of the shit that's been pushed about Devin Haney and everybody ducking him and he the boogeyman and all that shit. Like, just know, so y'all know. You won't hear it from me. I'm gonna be laughing at it, but you are gonna hear people calling that man a duck if he move up to 140 without fighting one of these people. I'm on record and I stand by what I said, bro. If as long as he give me one of the three, I see how he look on the scale. He giving us Loma at 135. It'd be good for his body. It'd be good for his career if he move up to 140 after this fight. But you did say you staying at 135. You did say you staying at 135. And if you stay at 135 and it ain't Tank or it ain't Shakur, then people gonna be looking at you sideways, bro. They are, because it's really all that people want to see. That's all that matters right now. But to the stupid ass shit, and I'm gonna pass it to Big Dose, to the stupid ass shit that somehow Devin Haney can duck Tank by fighting Shakur, that's impossible, bro. You don't like that's you can't duck Tank. If you fight Shakur, you ain't ducking nobody.
Right.
To argue that he could duck Shakur Stevenson by fighting Tank Davis, sorry, bro. If you fighting Tank, you ain't ducking nobody, bro. Any of those fights between those three, you can't call them a duck because that's the absolute creme de la creme, top of the division, in my opinion, fighting each other. You know what I mean? But if he moves up to 140 without fighting him after all the shit him and his daddy done talk, that's gonna be interesting to see YouTube's reaction to it and how people label him and who call him a duck, who don't call him a duck, who make excuses for it, who don't make excuses for it. I can't wait. I can't wait to see how it plays out, bro. Big Dose, talk to me, bro. What up?
Hey, I got to say, I agree with pretty much most of everything you said, bro. For real. I just feel like this, man. I'm a boxing fan, and I want to see the best fight the best. And whoever is not doing their part to make that happen, that's what I got a problem with. Whoever it is. If it's my favorite fighter doing it, I got a problem with my favorite fighter. And I feel like anybody that's a real boxing fan, that's how you should feel. Period. All the he ducking this one, he ducking that one. It really don't matter in the end who really trying to make the fight. That's what matter though. Who really trying to make the fucking fight? Who really want to fight? Who really want to see who the best? Who in here don't want that? That's what bad for me,
bro. I think
that's
everybody do. I agree with you. Go ahead, though. Keep cooking.
That's what bad for me. Whoever it is, man, you know what I'm saying? That's how we all should feel, for real. You know what I'm saying? And this boxing should always remain just boxing. Sport we love, we men, and women get passionate about. That's only natural. You know what I'm saying? You want to see your favorite fighter win. That's cool. I don't feel like we should have to put down another fighter to uplift our fighter. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't have to do that. But I look at them fighters' actions though, right? I look at the fighters that tell me something that what they gonna do, right? And then they go out and do that shit. that they said that they was gonna do, like Devin Haney did, sacrificed to do exactly what he said he was gonna do. Spence said, "I'm gonna clean up my side of the division, then I'm coming to take his shit," and he did exactly that. But we got motherfuckers out here that hate Spence. What the fuck?
Yeah, this ain't about Spence, man. You
I'm
go off on
saying
a
though,
tangent, man. Go ahead,
it all ties into it, man, because when it comes to the belts, people say, hey, the belts don't really matter, right? When it's Devin Haney. And then when it comes to Spence, hey, we want to see Spence get undisputed. The same people that say belts don't matter. That shit is crazy. I'm sorry, man. That stuff
Nah,
is crazy.
man, I've been cussing all show. You good, bro? Talk your shit, man. Go ahead.
Crazy to me, man. And that's all I got to say, man. I'm gonna just
Already. Let me go.
You know,
Let me go to JD, and then we open
I
up the
mean,
panel. Oh, go ahead. Yeah. Let me go to JD, then we open up the panel for everybody. But shout out Marcus with the $2 in super chat says Orion Garcia off a win. I don't know what you mean by that, Marcus. Maybe you was talking to somebody that was talking at the time, bro. But I appreciate that super chat though. JD, talk to me, bro. What's up?
Hey, what up with everybody, man, on the panel? What's good with y'all, gang? Salute. Contender Regime Boxing in the building. KO. What up, ETB, J Nori, Big Dose? Their Banks is up here. Salute to everybody. But listen, man. I've been saying this shit, man. And I know I'm not fucking crazy when I say this shit. Like, I know we got this, misconception that, most Tank fans believe that if Tank doesn't say Devin's name at the Ryan fight, right? Or he don't go to the Tank, or he don't go to the Devin and the Loma fight, then he's ducking Devin, right? I don't feel that's factual. Now, if Devin doesn't show up to the Tank fight and he don't bring up Tank name, then he's not ducking either. What I honestly think is if he don't fight his mandatory, right, just like he's fighting an old mandatory, who, mind you, is a lost fighter already. He lost twice, is not in his prime, and poses no physical threat in terms of stature to Devin, then, what are we talking about here? But then we, on the same hand, have Shakur Stevenson, who is closer in stature, right? Closer in terms of boxing ability, greater in terms of power now that we see he's not draining himself at 130, because as soon as he moves up, he fights a guy that's ranked in the WBC at number 4 and knocks him out. I don't care if it was a 4 stoppage or not, he knocked him out. Whether it's a TKO victory or not, he dropped him twice. And also, let's point this out too. Devin hasn't stopped anybody. I know this is not the conversation, but Devin has not stopped anybody in the last 4 years that he's been a professional. Not even a knockdown, right? So if it is factual that he's draining himself, just like Shakur was draining himself by fighting at 130, and so for Devin fighting at 135, what he should do is move up. But the one thing he can't do is talk the shit that he's been talking and then decide to move up. Because now you got business to handle, bro. On some real shit, you should be marking off the scouts that you about to take. You right in position to fight who people say is arguably the second coming of Floyd Mayweather. So and that's another thing too. I hate to keep, but that's another thing. To me, and I believe this wholeheartedly, Shakur Stevenson is everything that Devin Haney is in the eyes of the majority of Devin Haney fans that are not boxing fans, that don't have a boxing mind. But with all that being said, now that Devin and his daddy has talked up as much as they fucking talked up, if you move up to 140 and you have Tank and you have Shakur Stevenson waiting for you to either pinch in to fight, send a contract, or just say to Bob Arum, I want to fight, you are a duck. You are a straight up motherfucking duck. Because if you didn't want to be a duck, you shouldn't have been talking the way you was talking. You got all the belts. There's nothing else to prove. If you know you the man, then you don't have to speak on it. Just fight the niggas that you say you better than. And you got the world believing that you're better than. That's it. You don't have to talk about it, bro. Just be about it. You know what I mean? Like, but if you move up to 140 after all that shit you spoke and not speaking Shakur's name after he said something about you or to you, then, you know what I'm saying? You're a fucking duck. You're a motherfucking duck.
I
don't
told
say
y'all
he's a
that shit
duck.
was gonna happen. I told y'all
And
people gonna say
nobody,
that shit. It didn't even
and
take a week. We already got one. I told y'all, bro.
there you go. If he's not a duck, he won't move up. If he's not a duck, he'll fight Tank Davis. If he's not a duck, he'll fight Shakur Stevenson. But if he's a motherfucking duck, he's gonna move up. And I ain't nobody to say he gonna move up. That's what he gonna do. I'll tell you what he gonna do in the fight. But for the business of boxing, I don't know what the fuck him and his daddy got going on. Shit, KO don't even know. Bill didn't want to give him a direct answer. Nobody knows. We don't even know if he actually has a rematch clause. I don't know, but I won't put it past them niggas because of how they talk. Feel me? So, you know, that's my take on it. I'm a fan of the sport. I love boxing first. I favor fighters over certain fighters. Like, I think Tank beats everybody from 130 to 140. Everybody. I don't think anybody, even Shakur, has shit for Tank. With him being the strongest he is and as sharp defensively and responsibly and as sharp with controlling distance as he is. He don't got shit for Tank Davis. Because Tank has an outstanding offense. You know another thing? Tank can close the distance. But one thing we know about Devin Haney, he can't punch his way through a wet paper bag. Feel me? So if he is what he say he is, he got to act on it. You say you got to box circles around Tank and Shakur, I want to see it. And if you a motherfucking duck, straight up.
Shout out Mike Jones with that $5 in super chat. Says the Loma fight hasn't began nor ended, and y'all talking about Haney ducking. Y'all wow, quite funny, Mike Jones, because I've heard the other side of that coin. I don't think Devin Haney a duck. I'm just waiting to see what he do after he fight Lomachenko. I'm fair. Shout out to Mike Jones with $2 in super chat again. Say if Loma wins, all this duck talk will be for nothing. That's a fact. That's a fact, Jay. All right, panel open, man. Y'all go ahead and get it in. I ain't passing it around. Y'all go ahead and talk y'all shit.
But let me say this real quick, man. Let's stop acting like with this. Nobody got no smoke for Tank Davis. Like he just the fucking Superman or something. Like, come on, man. All of these dudes
I knew he was
need
gonna
to
jump
get in
on
the
my
ring.
helmet. I knew it.
But I'm just saying, all of these dudes got to get in the ring and fight, bro. We didn't see people cause Tank Davis problems. Let's stop acting like Tank is
I agree with you.
invincible. Like nobody can cause Tank Davis no type of problems. Like he just come on, bro. Like
Nah,
come
I
on,
don't
man.
believe
That's just
that,
like
bro.
me.
Honestly, I don't believe that. Honestly,
That's just like me getting up in here, right? I think that Shakur beats them all, right? That's my opinion. But I'm not finna get up here and be like, oh man, ain't none of these dudes, man, got no type of smoke for Shakur. Not at all, bro. All of these when all of these guys to me are 8-level fighters. All of them are 8-level fighters. So when they get in the ring, it's gonna be all of them gonna be great fights.
yeah,
Who
I
can,
agree
you know
with
what I'm
that.
saying? Who is the fighter that can rise above the crop, just like when Mayweather got in the ring with Corrales, right? He showed that he was on a whole different level than everybody. We got to see them fight to know first.
Yeah,
I
That's
I
it.
agree.
agree.
I
I agree with
agree.
that.
I
I agree
agree.
with that.
But
But
at the
All
same
I
great
think
time,
fights.
Tank gonna
too,
beat them all. I think
I'm
Tank gonna
not
beat them
saying.
all. But I feel what you're saying.
See,
Though we got to see the fight.
I'm not saying that he gonna beat him 1,000%. Like it's gonna be a majority margin to Tank Davis. I'm saying he's gonna beat him. What I'm not saying the difficulty level of how he's gonna beat him. I just believe he has more tools in the toolbox. You know, we seen that Tank is complete when he was 22 years old. We seen Shakur was complete when he was fucking 18 in the Olympics. You know what I mean? The nigga lost the golden and he smiled about it and went to proceed to beat niggas up in the pros. So, but like literally beat niggas up to in submission. Like literally beat people up. They couldn't deal with him mentally, defensively, or offensively. He beat them into submission. They quit while they were standing right in front of him. I have not seen that from Devin Haney. I don't believe Devin Haney is a A-lister. He hasn't beat a world beater. Shakur
But he
has.
beat the man who beat the man who beat the man, though. That what it is.
But the man is not a world beater. He beat a mentally weak Teofimo.
I'm just telling you what they tell me. He beat the man who beat the man who beat the man, JD.
You ain't never said a lie, bro.
JD.
You ain't never said a lie,
all that right there, that's your opinion. And you entitled to that. And you entitled to that,
it's
bro.
A matter of fact,
you are entitled to that. But what I want to say is, fuck all that.
Right.
Fuck all
yeah,
that.
You are too, bro.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
I just said that. I agree with
with
everything we saying, bro. I'm not disagreeing. At this point, we all agree on the same thing. It's just a matter
of. You think
of
Devin Haney is this and that? Fuck all that. Let's see it.
Devin has what world beater?
Let's see it. Stop protecting fucking fighters. Stop protecting.
How am I protecting
if they
anybody?
ain't acting right, if they ain't trying to prove that they great, stop getting behind them.
They proved that they.
That's
great.
what I want to see.
So you saying Shakur not
prove
great?
you great, bro?
So Shakur
you talking about Tank guy?
I'm talking about anybody, bro. I'm talking about Spence. I'm talking about Crawford. I'm talking about anybody.
Nah,
bro.
We can't put Spencer Crawford in the same conversation.
We know they great. We know they great. We just want to see them fight.
Hold on, Jay Nori. We don't know shit about Bud, Jay Nori. Hold on, Jay Nori. We don't know shit about Bud.
We'll see in June.
About Arrow,
man, Bud around here, man. Bud around here running with his
tail. I'm talking about all of them, bro. I want to
stop that, bro.
I want to see them prove they the best. Prove you the best, bro.
You being biased right now, bro.
I ain't being biased. I'm saying anybody.
You telling me I'm focusing on one fighter, but I generalized the statement when I said it. You telling me stop protecting him. What did I say, KO? I said I'm a fan of boxing first before I favor any fighter. Right?
And then you gonna proceed to say what Devin Haney ain't. Instead of saying I want to see what Devin is against my favorite fighter,
bro.
Instead of saying I want to see what Devin Haney is against my favorite fighter.
He's 29-0.
That's what I want to say. That's what I say.
Is that not enough?
I want to see my favorite fighter against.
I think y'all both want to see the fight though, so I don't think nobody.
Of course, I want to see. I want to see Devin get knocked out.
With Devin Haney, bro.
Devin get.
I mean, people go at Tank the same way, Big Dose. You know,
I ain't taking it personal.
He telling you why he think Tank better, bro.
We just talking. That's my brother over there.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. That's my brother over there,
bro.
But when you hear somebody here's the thing though, bro. When you hear somebody picking Devin, it's gonna sound like they shitting on Tank because they gonna tell you all the reason they think Devin is better. If you hear somebody picking Shakur, it's gonna sound like they shit. Hold on, bro. It's gonna sound like they shitting on Devin or they shitting on Tank because they think Shakur is that guy. If you hear somebody picking Tank, they gonna sound like they shitting on Devin or they shitting on. You know what I'm saying? Shakur, because they got Tank over everybody. It just, just boxing talk, bro. Ain't nothing to it. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing to it. Shout out Marcus with that $5 in Super J. He said, I said if Teofimo moves up to fight Undisputed Taylor, it's not a duck. So moving up and fighting the winner of that Teo versus Taylor fight can't possibly be a duck. I mean, I'm inclined to agree with you, Marcus. Who think so? Anybody on the panel think if Devin Haney move up without fighting Tank or Shakur, anybody think that he a duck if he do that?
Yup, I do.
Hell no.
Yeah, because I mean,
on the situation.
Right, let me go to Key. Key, why would you think he a duck if he move up to 140 and fight Josh Taylor Teofimo winner without fighting Tank or Shakur? Why is that?
Hold on, real quick. Only if it's in 2023, because they said ain't no giving up no belts in 2023.
Contender. What if ain't no qualifiers? Ain't no qualifiers. I've been talking for years. Ain't no qualifiers.
No, they got to stand on that.
None of that. Nah, this is what I'm gonna say.
Hold on. Let me go. Let me continue to defend this point. Continue. Go ahead and defend your point, bro. Cause that sound shaky, baby. Like, what if he don't fight at all in 2023 and he dropped them hoes in 2024? Come on, bro.
No, what I'm saying is, I don't think he planning on just fighting Longman May and just sitting on the belts. That's some whole shit. That ain't even in bro character. I don't think so. You feel me? Okay. So what I'm saying is this: the fact. Because, look, we already know it's hard for him to make 135. He done became undisputed. Most motherfuckers that get undisputed, bro, drop them bitches and be out the door. This man literally staying around and finna fight a legacy fight versus Lomachenko while holding the belts. Motherfuckers don't defend all 4 belts with the ring title. They don't do that, bro.
So the fact that he already staying in the division when we know the motherfucker look weak at the weigh-in. Now, if he said, I'm going to stay here in 2023 and defend the belts, motherfucker, you got to stand on that. Now, if he have another fight, if he try to get the Tank fight, it don't work out because that's the big money fight, and he go to 140 after 2023, that's different. So
How's that different? When
All right,
everybody else,
hold on. Before you
hold
hold
on.
on. Let me go to Key. Key was on
That's
Key.
some bullshit.
Oh yeah, he was. My fault.
Key, go ahead, Key.
Yeah, because, and I said only before the fact is that I had Bill Haney on the show. And I asked Bill Haney specifically, are you staying at 135?
That
He
show
said,
was fire,
yeah,
by the way, and I seen it. That shit was fire.
appreciate it.
Was fire.
I asked him, are you staying at 135? He says, yes. I said, okay, well, so we don't do that. Well, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Well, we didn't fight again in 2023. I made sure. Ain't no sliding off with that. I said, so do you plan on, after you beat Vasil Lomachenko, do you plan on defending those titles at 135 this year? Do you plan on fighting again? He says, absolutely. And we ain't going nowhere.
Man, I don't
And he
believe
also
nothing Bill
said,
say.
and he also said, am I talking to her?
Yeah, you got it, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, you
All right.
good. Go ahead, bro.
He also said that he wanted Shakur Stevenson or Gervonta Davis. Either one of those two fights. So if he move up and he don't aggressively go for one of those two fights, no, we already know Shakur Stevenson want that fight. So if he move up without fighting either one of those, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he ducking. Now I'm gonna say this though, right? If he tries to go after one of those fights or both of those fights and he just can't get them, then no, he's not ducking. But if he move up and he don't try to fight one of those two people, yeah, he ducking. Because he
Like
said himself.
if he just on some after he beat Loma, assuming he beat Loma, he just announced he moving up without even trying, then you looking at him sideways. I got you.
Yeah, we gonna know. We gonna know if he tried or not. Like we
I
gonna
agree
know
with
if
that.
he tried or not. You know what I'm saying? We gonna know.
And I think,
I
and
agree with that.
to this point, Devin Haney ain't did nothing to make me think that he won't, bro.
Me
Like,
too.
he
Me
ain't
neither.
did nothing to
Devin
make me
Haney ain't
think
I
gonna
that he
duck
won't.
believe
no
I
smoke.
agree with that shit too, KO. Honestly, I think Devin he really is about what he say. It's just the pressure getting to him, and I think it's the same thing that happened to T.O. and his father. You saw the change
I
with
wouldn't
T.O.'s
even call
father.
it pressure though. I wouldn't even call it pressure though, JD. I would call it. I think that him and his pops, they ain't getting that respect that they thought they would get, and they
I
still
mean,
fight. They still fighting for that.
yeah.
For that, like, damn, bro, we went to Australia, bro. We defended that shit. We
Nah,
undisputed.
definitely his father.
Y'all still talking about these niggas, bro. Y'all still talking about them. They
It's like
ain't
the
do
same
what
thing
we
with
did.
Floyd
You
and
know what I mean? I
Zab.
think
Remember
that's
that
where the
shit?
shit come from, bro.
No, I think it's
Remember that shit
definitely
with
Bill
Floyd and
that
Zab?
want the respect more than anything. I feel
Go
Bill
ahead,
want the
Ryan. Go ahead.
respect more than any. I feel Bill want the respect more than anything because I don't really see Devin really saying too much. It's Bill out here going from YouTube platform to YouTube platform,
Yeah,
just
that's what I
popping
was saying,
shit to
KO.
Everybody. Bill want that respect. Bill trying to
Yeah,
get
it
with
ain't.
Devin.
I
Devin not
feel you,
tripping.
Ryan.
Devin a fighter. He
I
not
feel
tripping
you,
off
Ryan.
that
But
shit.
this is what I would say to that, bro. I think it's both of them because I still like I'm old enough to remember this shit happened not too long ago. I watched Devin watch Hector Luis Garcia fight Chris Colbert. Remember, Hector Luis Garcia got Devin ready for the JoJo
That's true.
Diaz
That's
fight. That
true.
was
You
way
right. You
back in
right. You
2021.
right.
I
You
watched
right.
Hector Luis
Fact.
Garcia fight Chris Colbert. No motherfucking sparring footage got released. Then I watched
Yeah.
Hector Luis Garcia fight Roger Gutierrez. No motherfucking sparring footage released. But 6 days before Tank Davis and Hector Luis Garcia,
But they only
motherfucking sparring footage released like a motherfucker. Hector Luis
But they
Garcia
only
and
push
shit.
that. They
He
only
just a
put that
tune up.
pressure on. They only put that
So he
pressure
feeling
on
that
for real,
shit,
for
bro.
real. Nah, for
And
real.
then
But they
what
only
he
put
do
that
during
pressure
the
on.
fight? What he do during the fight? What in the cheating shit is this? What
Yeah,
in the
nah. They
Yeah.
only put that pressure on.
the
But they only
motherfucker?
put that pressure
He
on
feeling that
when it
shit,
is
bro. He
Tank
feeling
though.
it.
When it's Tank, that's when they put that pressure
Yeah,
on. When it's anybody
and
else,
to
they
my
don't
point, what
really
I'm
care.
saying is, bro, he
Yeah.
like what I'm saying is, bro, he like, yo, I done went over here and did shit Tank ain't did before, bro. I went over here and I got this shit. Y'all still talking about this nigga? Y'all talking about him like y'all should be talking about me. That
But
shit,
with Bill,
I think they
I
feel it.
got called bullshit on a
I
lot of
feel that.
Bill shit. I was over at Champside earlier, and I heard Bill talking to Champside. And for real, Bill
Why
is
this
an
nigga
old
stay in the tabloids?
like,
What's up
bro.
with Bill, yo?
Bill's an old ring around the rosy ass nigga. For real. I ain't gonna lie
Who's
to you.
in the
I know
tabloids?
old heads. Listen, I know old heads like Bill, bro. He an old ring
Damn, for the
around the rosy
OG.
ass nigga, bro. Like he the type of
Man,
nigga that's going. He
hey
gonna
man,
throw you a shot. He gonna throw you a shot. Let
man,
you
stop it.
fish. Don't let you finish what you guys say.
Stop it,
Try to
man.
throw another shot and
Stop
take you another direction. Bruh, he a
Yeah, I know
it,
some
man.
old
cornball,
niggas like
bruh.
that too.
He a
That
He,
nigga,
cornball,
he,
bruh. He a
you know
I
cornball.
what?
wouldn't, I
He
wouldn't
never
call him
let
a
a
cornball, but
he never let a nigga finish what they trying to ask. He always trying to switch it up before you can get out what you gotta say. So he ain't gotta really tell the truth. He can swindle that shit in the way he want to. Bruh, we know people like Bill, bruh. He did it to you, KO. I was watching it. He tried to do it to you the whole
nah,
time.
facts. He did do that
You
shit to
was
me,
trying to
KO.
stay. You was trying to
On
stay
some
on his
real shit,
helmet,
he did
but
do that.
when he really had to answer a question, he started going into KO. You know I fuck with you. You know I'm here. I'm here trying to get you all feeling good about yourself and shit. That's what he do to everybody. He be trying
Damn,
to get the nigga to
man.
feel good about it. I pulled up. It's like, nigga, cool, but are you gonna tell us the truth or not?
My brother
Yeah,
G5, what up,
you know what?
G5? I see you, bro. Hey,
Man,
I
the,
ain't
the
mad. Hey,
voice.
listen,
You
I've
right,
been
you
saying
right.
this. Hold up, bro. I've been saying this, and I done told Bill this, and I done told him on the phone. I done told him when he come here, bro. Like, I'm just asking you these questions because people want to know, bro. It ain't, and I need the answer, bro. You can't be talking all around and shit. So it is what it is. Everybody know how Bill do, but he rocking for his son. He a great father, and we salute that
Nah,
over
for
here. But
sure,
yeah,
for
bro,
sure.
it be some shit that I be
But
like, damn, bro, what
he
you talking
also
about?
said some slick shit today too. He said some slick shit today over at
Yeah,
Champside.
he went over
He
it, the
was
70-30 shit, the shit he said on the boxing voice and shit. Like he said,
I'm talking about what he said at Champside about because he was like, yeah, that's a good tune-up fight. He said the only way you should be taking little tune-up fights unless you just enter the division. He was like, yeah, if you go to 140, you should take a tune-up fight. I be feeling like Bill be throwing out hints like, all right, yeah, if
Yeah, we
Devin go to
moving to
140,
140.
if we go to
Yeah.
one, no, not even that. Just if we go to 140, don't look for us to fight a champion. We're gonna test the waters in 140 first before we go.
See if you want to stay there.
To go see it before we want to fight a region. Don't look for us to go up there and fight a champion. We're gonna test
I
the
mean, that's
waters
smart.
first.
Nah, I
But
wouldn't
Right.
expect
no,
him to
it's
go out and
not.
fight
It's
one of them.
I gotta call his bluff, bruh. Because when Tank went to go test 140 waters
He
against
actually
Mario
went and did
Barrios,
it. Nah, I feel you.
they was calling the fight some bullshit. So
Yeah,
how is that smart? You can't say that on
yeah.
one hand, and then one nigga go test the waters
Very
up there to a
contradictory. Yeah.
secondary champion, and then you call that fight bullshit, but you say it's okay to test the waters when you thinking about going up there and not trying to fight a champion. Because niggas gonna be on their helmet if they go to 140 and don't try to get a champion off that.
y'all ain't trying
Yeah.
to see what y'all saying. Y'all
Yeah.
ain't trying to see
And
Devin Haney.
and you
Y'all ain't
know
trying to
and you
watch
know
Devin.
what too?
Hold up, y'all ain't trying to watch Devin Haney versus Richard Comey. That's what y'all saying, bro. Y'all ain't trying
Fuck,
to
Man,
I
watch.
hell
don't want to see
Y'all ain't
that
trying
no.
to watch.
fight. I don't want to see that shit.
Bro,
All right.
KO, he
Hey,
might
let me go to
Devin
Antho, bro. Let me go to Antho. Antho just got here. Shout out Mike Jones with $2. Sujay says y'all deflecting because Tank don't want smoke with neither. Man, I want the Tank and Devin fight more than any fight in boxing, bro. So I don't know what you mean by
They
that.
should
And
have
shout
caught.
out
They
Thoroughbred
should have caught
Boxing.
Tank 2 years ago.
Bill said KO was shorter than a commercial today, assuming he ran, not knowing his connection. Yeah, bro. Bill be talking shit. It's all good. You know I ain't running from no motherfucking smoke. My goddamn connection was fucked up, man. Antho, talk to me, man. What you got, bro?
Yeah, now what I was about to say is what's crazy is ain't undisputed. So if I'm just going on what old buddy just said. He won he go up to 140. He got the WBO. He should go straight into a title fight.
Mm.
Like straight up. It shouldn't be no all this shit. What he talking about? What Bill talking? And then I heard his ass today on the boxing voice. That nigga was tap dancing like Gregory Hines, bro, around the
Yeah,
question. Like,
Keith
nigga,
told me
do
everything
you want to
boxing
fight
told me what he
Shakur or
said,
not?
bro.
Like, do you want to fight Shakur or not? Shakur straight called your ass out. And one thing people gotta understand, people gotta start asking Bill straight up, bro. What's up? All that going around the question, letting his ass make it. Ask his ass straight up. Don't let his ass try to maneuver, get out now. Nigga, stick to the topic. And they was letting his ass make it today on that motherfucker. I'm like, bro, ask that nigga. Keep asking. Apply.
He got
Damn,
choppy.
damn, they
That
got
me?
his ass.
Man,
That
listen,
me?
I feel like
So
everybody at
so if you
Hey,
so
135.
so if you don't believe him then, so if you don't believe him now, well,
hey, he
hold
in the
on.
matrix.
Let me give a disclaimer. This is my own opinion, my own thought. Nobody gave me this. I didn't write this shit down to recite or nothing. This is my own original thought and opinion. I did not cipher this from nowhere else. Okay.
Yo,
I just got a question. If y'all don't believe Bill now, you know what I'm saying? Because I was here when he bullshitted KO. You feel me? I
facts. I was there.
ain't none of what I originally had thought had to do with Bill because I know Bill a bullshitter. I always have likened Bill to Bobby the Brain Heenan or Slick or something. He promoting the shit out of his son. He gonna say slick shit,
Yeah,
and when you try to nail him
for sure,
down,
sure.
and when you try to nail him down, he like a slimy motherfucking slug. He gonna slip away and double talk and everything else. So I paid attention. I pay attention to the goddamn tea leaves. That has shit to do with what Bill said. Because if you ask Bill something today, he'll tell you something different two days from now, and he can't even recall what the fuck he told you.
That shit
So
crazy.
I've seen that shit happen before. So you can't really put stock in it. So do I really have stock in him with the wolf about them staying at 135? No, we gonna see. What makes sense to me is what I seen on that motherfucking scale the last time Dev was trying to make 135 pounds. What
But
makes
see,
sense to me is what I
go
seen
ahead, A1.
Shakur do when he was trying to make 130 motherfucking pounds. And
Hey,
just and just
817.
and look and check this out. My own original thought too. Skittles suck. They get stuck in your goddamn teeth. Didn't nobody else tell me that. And I was cooking on the
Oh,
motherfucking shit, and I was cooking on the shit before this nigga even did his motherfucking show. I was
hey,
cooking
So
on the
check,
shit
817.
before the nigga did his show.
so
So
check this
I
out,
do have
A117.
original thoughts. It wouldn't make no sense for me to come up and regurgitate somebody else shit so a motherfucker could call me to the curb on it. You know what I'm saying? I think for my motherfucking self.
So check this out, bro. Like, and it was a key that you said, bro. And this is why I be running the line with, and I hope everybody on the panel can feel this shit and everybody in chat. Y'all pay attention. A17 said you can't really, it's hard to nail him down. One day he'll say this, and one day he'll say that. And what I always go at, if that's the case, and I agree with you, then why is it that when he say shit like, yo, we went to the WBA and we told the WBA that we wanted Tank to be the mandatory, and they told us that Tank told them that he was gonna go in a different direction. That's from Bill too. Why do we choose to believe that shit? Or when he say,
Yeah,
"Yo,
that's crazy,
we went
bro.
to Shakur, we went to Bob Arum, we went to Top Rank, and we asked them about Shakur Stevenson, and they said that Shakur was not an option, that they didn't even put Shakur on the table." Why do we believe that? If we know that one day is this, and the next day is that. This day they ain't talk to this person, but that day they did talk to them. If we know that the
Wait, did
story
he
is
really
changed,
say this shit though?
No, I
Yeah,
can
he
Are we?
answer
said this
that.
shit today.
yes,
I can
yes.
answer that
Yeah,
question.
he definitely said
If
like,
the shit
wow.
changes so much,
Breaking
why do we
news.
only why if we're and I'm talking to Devin Haney fans here, right?
Yeah, let me.
Why do we only take what he say and we believe it and we spin it and we talk it as if it's facts when it's in support of Devin Haney? But if it's something that he say that's maybe not in support of him, or maybe don't paint him as the boogeyman, or maybe don't make it look like every fighter under the sun is ducking him. If he say some shit that you can look at like, oh, okay, damn, Bill, what's up with that? You don't run with that. He just bullshitting. He just a promoter. He just talking. He just being a promoter at that point. But when we hear him say some shit that's in support of Devin or paint Devin in a positive picture, oh, now it's facts. Oh, now it really happened. Oh, now he letting you know what the real shit is. And that's the shit that I have always pushed against, bro. And I think that's
Fucking
key
crazy.
for people to understand that shit. Like if you gonna tell me one thing one time, but tell somebody else, or if you capping on this and capping on that, why do we pick and choose when you telling the truth just so we can bring up a talking point for Devin Haney, bro?
Hey,
That's the shit that I always go with.
Hey,
don't
yo,
they say
hey,
don't
yo,
listen to what a
hey,
motherfucker say, watch
I
what
can
they
answer
do?
that, bro. I can
Ain't
answer.
that the saying?
Check
Yes.
this out.
Ain't what they say, it's what they do.
Hey,
Which
check
We
is
this
see
which
out.
is
what
which is
Bob do.
why A1, and then I go to Big Dose, but which is why 817. I'm saying, hey, he ain't ducking Shakur. Shakur ain't ducking him. I'll know for sure going off your point, what they do when I see what Devin does after he fight Loma. When I see what he do after he fight Loma, bro. Did you go up to 140 without pursuing Shakur Tank?
Nah, real
Did you
shit.
stay,
I just want to say,
That's where I'm
KO.
at with it.
did you stay at 135 and pursue Tank? And pursue
That's where
Shakur?
I'm at with it.
I
Like,
just
did
want
you
to
move
say,
up to
KO. I
140 to fight
said,
a champion? That's why I'm waiting to see, like you said, what he actually do. Because when you pay attention to what they say, 1 minute he want this guy, then he want that guy. I'm staying at 135. I'm going up to 140. I want Teofimo, but I want Josh Taylor. The contract not signed, but I'm signed to fight him. But now I'm free to do what I want. I'll drop the belts, but I really love the belts. But then I'll drop them again. But I love the belt. All that shit, bro. I'm just gonna see what you do, dog. I can't go with what you say.
like I said, you have to knowing what Bob do, not what he say, because Bob done told the truth sometimes and he done lied sometimes, right? Bill done told the truth sometimes and he done lied sometimes. At the end of the day, you have to watch what they do. I seen that boy have to get naked to make 130 pounds. You feel what I'm saying? I seen that boy do that. I seen Dev look gone as fuck trying to make 135 pounds. So
Big
fuck what
facts.
they saying. I'm watching what they doing. That's
I
me.
agree with that.
So I guess we should stop
Oh,
talking about the
that's
Tank
still
fight
gonna be
then.
me next, KO.
Hey, Big
Hell
So
Dose,
yeah.
we,
y'all
so
let Big
we,
Dose
so
finish.
does,
Big Dose
we gonna
come
stop
in
talking about the Tank fight now?
Big Dose, go
Hold
ahead,
up.
talk to me.
I can answer that real quick, KO, with this. Can we all agree that everything that come out against Shakur Stevenson in the social media, he own that shit? Can you agree with that?
You talking about Shakur?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I agree 100% with that statement. Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead.
For
Bill
sure,
came
yeah.
out Bill came out in the social media and said, we asked for Shakur on a fourth option. And Bob said no. Why Shakur ain't come out and said nothing about that? Like, oh, that's
Hold
cap.
on, Big
Because he
Dose.
He
knows
ain't
Shakur.
said nothing about
Big
that. Like,
Dose.
that's cap.
Tell the
No,
whole story,
no,
Big Dose.
he
Hold
asking
on,
me,
hold
bro.
on, hold on,
He
hold on.
asking me. Let him
Why
finish. Go ahead, Big Dose.
why he ain't come out and said that's cap? Or
I got you.
or better yet,
Let him finish, bro.
why don't he just take his motherfucking ass over to Bob and say, hey Bob, is that true, bro? And then he can get it from Bob, and then he can come back to us with the real. He
I
ain't
Because
got
that's
said
you.
not the
shit else. He
real
ain't said
story,
shit.
bro.
He ain't said shit
Now, you're not
about.
telling
He
the
ain't
whole
said nothing
Devin
story,
Haney
Big
ain't
Dose.
say
He
shit
ain't
this
said nothing
entire
about
time, but we ain't saying nothing about him.
what he just said. He ain't said nothing about it. That
I
y'all
got you.
find that odd?
I got
Do
no, no.
y'all
Y'all
I
find
really
that
got you,
expect for
odd?
Big Dose.
Dale?
This is what
Devin
I
been
Y'all really
quiet
this
since
expect Dale
is
to
Saturday.
what
say
I say,
something?
bro. No, I got
Nah,
you, bro.
that's some shit.
This is my answer to your question. Shakur Stevenson has no idea what Bob has and Bill have or have not talked to. He's not privy to those conversations because Bill ain't his promoter. They don't work together, bro. Why would he know whether or not Bill is captain?
I'm saying he ain't even came out and said he say something about everything Bill say
He probably
about
doesn't
him.
know.
Hey, you say Bill said that you was
All he
just
came out against
a
Bill when Bill said
publicity
that shit
stunt.
was a publicity stunt. And he's
Right.
like, nah, nigga,
He
I'll
right
fight
on
y'all
that.
for
He
real.
right on that.
Yeah. But he don't know if Bill is
I
lying
went to
about he
Bob
don't
and
know if
asked
Bill
for Shakur on the
he
fourth
don't know that
option.
though. He don't know if
Can I
Bill
say
is
something real
He
quick?
also said he will go into the
And
top
now
rank
it don't
office
mean nothing though.
he
hand
also
in
did
hand with Bill.
Yeah.
what
Bill
Can
ain't
I
say
say?
nothing
All
about
right,
that.
y'all got it.
clearly, hold up,
Can I
bro.
say something real quick? Go
Yeah, I
ahead.
got you, Pete. Let me say this, then you got it. What Shakur also did clearly, though, Big Dose, is he went and put himself in position to be his mandatory. What he also did is he had to put a bug in Bob Arum's ear somehow, because Bob Arum is saying that he wants Shakur to fight the winner of Loma and Haney. What he also did is those actions y'all talk about. He put it into play, bro. He's this man's mandatory, and he's calling for the fight publicly. And his promoter is saying that he want to make the fight. What more we need to see from him, bro? Go ahead, Keith.
Hey,
So, Big Dose.
just real quick,
Hold
if
on.
that's true, that's all I want.
Okay.
And all that was
Big
true. Go
Dose.
ahead.
You know you my guy, but you told half of the story, Big Dose. But you know what I'm saying? You got to tell the whole story. He said that he went to Bob Arum and asked for a fourth option. He said, and we named Shakur. He said, and Teofimo Lopez and Josh Taylor. Now, my thing is, when you hear Bob Arum, he doing these interviews also, Bob Arum continues to say that Devin Haney is moving up to 140 pounds after Lomachenko. Now,
Facts.
he continues to say that, right?
Facts.
Also, Bill Haney slipped up where shit ain't adding up. Bill Haney slipped up and said that he also asked for Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez. Now, he telling us that he don't have no plans on going to 135 no time
Why
soon.
is he asking questions?
Right?
Yup.
Exactly. So why is he going to Bob asking him about Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez? Something ain't adding up. Because if you stand at 140, if you stand at 135, if I'm standing at 135, I'm not going behind the scenes asking for no 140-pound fighter. I'm asking for Shakur Stevenson or see if we can make the fight with Gervonta Davis. I mean, so something ain't adding up here. So you got to tell the whole story, Big Dose. You got to tell, you know.
And that's why I
if I can
said,
jump in here,
somebody please explain to me how all of that shit, like you were saying, Ken. I'm gonna let Smoke get in here. 'Cause I know Smoke want to get it off. Like you were saying, bro, and it's the point that I keep making to y'all. Something like you can pick what you want, but all that shit can't be true at the same time, bro. You can't, all of it can't be true at the same time. Something has to be capped. If you say everything under the sun, bro, something gotta be a lie. It can't all be true. Go ahead, Smoke.
Plus the 70-30. Plus the 70-30 talk. He ain't never talked like that.
Yeah, you guys got a lot of like crazy claims, right? So now we got Bob saying he's gonna move up to 140, but Bob also said he's trying to push for the Shakur fight. So is Shakur moving up to 140? Do you guys ask Bob that? Like, I don't understand how it's picking and choosing when it comes to like certain guys' statements, and then all of a sudden we supposed to just like, oh yeah, Bill's a liar. Like, okay, hold up a second. Apparently what Devin needs to do is just focus on one guy at a time, only laser focus on that one guy. So then you guys can feel like, oh yeah, Devin is really just our team. Haney are really just men of their word. Who get? I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not groaning. I wasn't groaning doing your thing. Is it that bad? I'm sorry. Am I tricking people? Am I tricking?
Y'all let the homie get your shit out, Smoke.
I'm trying to. I didn't know. I see the congregation a little uncomfortable.
Hold on, Smoke. I'm gonna give it back to you. If you got a moaning groan while you talking, go on mute, goddammit. But let Smoke get his shit out, man. Smoke.
Yeah, you know the congregations get a little bit uncomfortable. I guess I guess the service hitting a little too close to home.
I'll let y'all all gang up on him at once when he get done, but let him finish. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, see there you go. Are you guys feeling better about what I'm saying now? Here's really the whole point of this thing. Like when it comes down to who is doing what, right? It would be great if we heard from guys like Jay Prince and he wasn't dealing with stuff like Takeoff. It would be great if we heard from guys like Bob Arum. And you take what Bob Arum was saying in totality, not just he's moving up to 140, but also he's pushing for the Shakur fight. So now if you wanted to look for consistency from Top Rank, good luck to you. But if you want a guy to just be laser focused on one guy while he has a plethora of guys to fight and a bunch of options, then that's just, I feel like you need to manage your expectations about what these fighters need to be doing to get their profile out there, to finish, to be a custodian, really a reasonable custodian of their own career. Should they just be like, oh, it's Shakur, when you got Teal been calling this dude all kinds of shit out of his name for years, when you got Ryan out there, when you got Josh Taylor, when you have all these options, why wouldn't you try to pursue those fights? Go ahead.
Hey,
y'all get his ass.
You said a bunch of nothing. You said a bunch of nothing.
You sound like Bill. You sound like Bill.
Oh yeah. Talk about me. Don't talk about what I said.
Y'all been focused on one guy for a whole year.
I got you, bro. I didn't brush my teeth this morning. Now, do you have something to say about what I said, though?
You can't.
I do.
One at a time, or I'll get him.
Let me say what I was gonna say. Let me say what I was gonna say, because I got a question for you, Smoke. How the fuck do Devin Haney have all these options, but he's signed a Top Rank? We don't even know
all of those are Top Rank fighters.
Yeah. So how are you mentioning Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis? He got worried about Shakur, my nigga. That's what he got worried about. His Mando. We not worried about none of that other shit. Now he got his Mando on his neck, and he ain't say shit. Talk about that.
Right, because he doesn't have a Mando? But here's what you guys got to realize. A title eliminator does not make you mandatory. But what you have to understand is a title eliminator does not make you mandatory. Not at all.
Man, Maurice,
the belts is cursed. You see this? As soon as Devin got the belt, he started talking about the politics of boxing. It's cursed.
I mean, I hear you. Like, I know it sucks. It sucks when one guy has options and your favorite fighter doesn't.
Hold on, let me debunk this bullshit that he just said. Because Mauricio Suleiman just said today, you can look it up, that Shakur is now the active mandatory after Lomachenko and Devin Haney fight.
Of course,
And
Mauricio
Devin
wants
Haney.
some bread.
Okay, cool. So now
Of
Mauricio
course,
Suleiman
Devin
said.
is the mandatory. So really, what does
Okay, hold on. You
Wale
said
want
after, right?
since you know it?
So no,
Since
wait.
you're
You said
all seeing
after.
it. But he has
So
an
right now you're saying, but
obligation.
see,
And the
if you say he is now, then you shouldn't be saying he is after.
He said
There's only one way to.
the
If he
winner.
is now, then
Matter of
that's what you
fact,
say.
what
He
is
is now, but he
Lomachenko?
is not now. You
He's
say he will be at
mandating.
some
He
point in the
wants to
future.
mandate
Lomachenko.
Shakur to get the winner, Smoke.
Now I
Smoke. He
got it.
wants to
I know
What's
that he
mandate Shakur to
wanted to
get
do
the
that,
winner, bro.
but I got it. But right now he's
Is
playing it as if he's already
Lomachenko
there.
a mandated defense? Yes or no?
Listen. I'm not. It's not that serious. He's just
You don't
not the
have
mandatory right now.
you don't
He's
have
just not right now.
you don't
That's
have
it.
Haney beating Loma.
He's just not.
What
What
are
he
you
just
talking
did was
about?
fight a title eliminator. That's what he did.
Lomachenko is a mandatory defense. That's a title defense. What are you talking about?
Okay. Shakur Stevenson is not the mandatory for the WBC right now. He may be
Yes,
at
he
some
is.
point in the future, but right now he is not.
No, he
Is that a
will be.
problem?
No, it's not a
And
problem. I'm just saying
you
that,
can't
like,
make
I
a
don't know
fight
why you're talking about it.
unless he gets
Oh, yes, a
mandated.
mandatory. Say something. No, he's not mandatory.
Are you waiting for Tank to get mandated?
I'm not waiting for anything. This is the dude. Listen, the guy just said,
Oh, that's what
why
I thought.
isn't
Yeah, I
Devin
know.
talking back to his mandatory, Shakur? Shakur is not his mandatory. So now what is your next criticism? Unfair of Devin Haney.
That's not a criticism. That's a question because you
No,
wasn't
it
waiting for
wasn't.
nobody's
Okay,
waiting for
hold up.
Tank to get mandated.
Okay.
But
Your question
Shakur
has
got to get
factual
mandated now.
inaccuracies in it.
Yo, Smoke, you be saying a whole lot of nothing, my boy.
I got you. I know you keep critiquing what I'm
All
saying
year you've been
without
calling
actually
out
addressing
Tank,
what
but
I'm
now
saying.
you need a mandate for Shakur.
No, I didn't say you needed one. You need a mandate for Shakur for your sentence to be true.
No, you need a mandate for you to
That's
take the
what the
fight.
issue is. What you're up
That's
here
the
doing is spewing a
problem.
bunch of bullshit. That's what my point is.
That's the problem.
That's what that's
Hold
what it
on,
is.
bro. Hey, Smoke. Now I listen to you, bro. I listen to you.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
No, I got you, bro. I listened to you call Tank Davis a duck multiple times, bro, for not sending Devin Haney, who's obligated to him, who obligated to Cambosos and had a rematch clause. I watched you call Tank Davis a duck for not sending that man an offer, even though Devin had fights lined up. Well, damn it, Devin is the A side to Shakur. Shakur is calling for Devin the same way that Devin supposedly was calling for Tank. Why Tank? Why Devin ain't sending Shakur no contract? He ain't even tied up. So if Tank Davis ducking Devin Haney and Devin Haney tied up, why ain't Devin Haney ducking Shakur Stevenson and Shakur Stevenson ain't tied up and he's saying I won't fight you now? You told me that they can send contracts and shit while they already tied up and shit. So why he ain't sending shit to Shakur?
Well, thank you for that question. And the reason why I called Tank a duck was because Tank said, I want to fight the winner of those dudes next, and then didn't do anything in order to do it. But I stopped calling him a Tank. Hold up. I'm not done with my question. I'm not done. You can keep groaning, but I'm not done. I'll be there. I also, if you remember, I also said that Tank is not a duck because I was unaware that Tank said right after that, oh, they have a rematch clause. So because I didn't know that part of it, I stopped calling Tank a duck. That is the entire story. It had nothing to do with fucking people contract and contract. Hold up a second. It had nothing to do with people outside of contract. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Hold up a second. He asked me a question. I'm trying to get the thing out entirely. We just saw Tank Davis make fights 2 at a time when their name was Garcia. So what I was saying was, hey, you know what? Yeah, that guy might have some obligations, but you can sign contracts even with guys who have complicated guys who have contractual obligations about fighting once they don't have. Let me finish. Once they are finished with their contractual obligations, like we just saw Ramirez and Prograis do the same thing. Like at least conversationally, we've seen Andre Ward do the thing. We've seen all kinds of guys make fights for fights in the future. I know that you guys might not be as well versed in this boxing lore as I am, but I'm trying to help you out with this stuff.
Man,
But that's the
I'm here for you.
problem.
I'm here for you.
That's the problem right there, boss. So Tank,
see, my
Devin
thing
can.
is I don't feel comfortable up here because we need to get back on Tank Davis's helmet. I feel better talking about Tank.
Hey, listen.
Go ahead, then. Talk about it.
I was about to bring up Tank. I'm about to bring up Tank because if Tank can do the boxing,
Hey, Key, I promise you.
We letting Tank off the hook.
Hey, Key, I promise you this. I ain't gonna be like these other dudes and call you out your name just because you start talking about Tank.
Hey, man, nigga told me he wanted to kill me because I talked about. Nigga literally told me he wanted to kill me.
Listen,
but that's the thing. We can't call out Tank no more. We're gonna let Devin do the business of boxing now too.
Say,
A
man,
lot of
Dev got
these
a whole
dudes.
fight.
So
Hey,
we
man,
gotta
real
pick it. We
talk
gotta pick a
though.
side
Nah,
on this.
Look, y'all.
Dev ain't ducking no, cause
Dev ain't
I
ducking.
don't see Devin Haney personally himself ducking no smoke, but
Hey, let me.
Bill Haney ain't keeping that same energy. You know what I'm saying? Bill
Bill,
ain't.
That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
Bill
let
mouth
me
is
I
the
don't know what
problem,
Devin gonna
let me
y'all.
do.
say this, bro. Let me say this. It ain't got nothing to do with the conversation we had. We gonna get back to it, bro. But y'all go subscribe to my brother, the Real Marlo TV, bro. He probably one of the funniest. I ain't gonna say probably. He one of the funniest people doing this boxing talk shit on YouTube, man. Y'all, and it's real, authentic shit. He funny as hell, and he got a great channel, man. Y'all go subscribe to the
I don't
Real
know,
Marlo
man.
TV,
BF
bro.
a funny
Oh no,
nigga,
for
I
bro.
ain't,
shit show.
you know what I mean? I don't see him
BF a
often, but when
funny
I see
nigga,
him
bro.
around here, I gotta shout him out because I love the work and I love the channel he got going over there. Y'all go holler at Real Marlo, man.
Y'all
Hey,
fuck.
So y'all go
just
ahead, bro.
know,
Y'all go.
Most definitely.
just
Hey,
know, everybody
just
should
want
have caught Tank.
what Keon
Should have
just
caught
said,
Tank like
man.
2 years ago.
I have
Cause right now,
somebody. Hey,
he
bro,
Oh
different,
I
yeah,
have
for
man.
shit
somebody.
show.
He different.
One
I
at a
have
time.
He
somebody.
One at
different.
a time.
Exactly.
Go
One
ahead
at
and
a
let Big
time,
Doe
y'all
finish,
boys.
and then y'all let Ryan get in. Go ahead, Big Doe.
I just wanted to say something real quick to what Keon said. I had somebody threaten to kill me, bro, over this boxing shit, and we was both
Come on,
fans
bro.
of Spence.
Man, I'd have told that nigga
We
come
hold
see
on,
me.
we
You
was
gonna
both
find
fans
out.
of the same fighter, bro.
Fuck all that. What you want, a
What the
40,
fuck
a
you want to
4
kill
neck,
me for,
a
nigga? We
Nina?
both fans
Yeah.
of the same
Over
damn
boxing?
fighter, dumbass
Yeah,
nigga.
nah.
Let's
Nigga
not
told
have
me
a
he was sick of me
over
talking
this
about
shit.
Gervonta Tank Davis. He said if he see me, he was like, nigga, I'm sick of you talking about Tank. Nigga, you talk. Hey,
There's
nigga
levels
said
to
if
the
he ever
man
see me,
fans.
he gonna put a bullet
Nah,
in my head.
that's all
Hey,
I wanted to
Levels to the
hey,
man
bro.
Hey,
Bro,
fans.
hey,
Listen,
Ryan,
that
I
nigga
Ryan,
was
just
hey,
want
mad,
y'all to
bro.
know
Ryan,
this.
talk
You I
to me.
know what's
Listen,
up.
bro, go.
Hey,
Fuck all
this
hold
that.
all
up,
I
Hey,
JD.
want
bro,
Ryan,
y'all to
cause
talk to
know.
hey,
me,
you
bro.
was about
Ryan,
to
what
talk
you?
about
Hold on,
you was
Ryan
about
was trying to get us back on track, bro. Ryan, talk to
Hey,
me. What
look,
was you about to say, bro?
this all I want y'all to know. Devin, Shakur, whoever, they should have caught Tank 2 years ago. Cause 28
Facts.
year old Tank, something serious. He nothing to be played with. I seen.
Facts.
They said this nigga hit the heavy bag for fucking an hour, bro. He's nothing to be played with right now. The nigga is serious. You gotta think about it. These Tank was on these niggas level, if not a little bit better, when he was unfocused and a fat nigga. Now he is a full grown man at 28 years old and as sharp as ever and taking it serious. He's
We
nothing
gotta
to be
see.
played with right now.
Did y'all
Okay.
see his media workout? To
Yeah,
Ryan's
okay.
point,
You
did
must been
anybody see
watching.
his media workout?
This nigga had a
Ryan,
media
Yeah.
workout that
yeah,
remind me of Earl
Tank look
Spencer
good
joint
than a
when he beat the
motherfucker,
shit out
bro.
of yeah.
He
Yeah.
look
Ryan, I
he
Who?
look
feel
Wait,
Ryan.
unbeatable
Ryan's
right now, bro.
Okay.
Ryan or
Yo.
Ryan,
Tank's
just know
workout?
I feel like Tank over everybody. You hear me? But we still gotta see fam because
I agree.
Dev and listen, Dev, Shakur, Frank, them cats ain't chopped liver, bro. You
Listen,
feel
I'm
me?
not
And
saying
anything,
I'm not saying they chop liver, but this is one thing I can say about Devin, and I actually like Devin. Devin's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. He know how to, you know what I'm saying, use his jab and all that. But that shoulder roll is broken, Slim.
bro, I'm
Facts.
That
not
shoulder roll
listen.
is
I'm not
broken,
here to.
cuz.
I'm
It's
not gonna
broken.
dispute
It's
nothing you
broken.
saying about. I'm
It's
not gonna
broken. It's
dispute.
broken.
Both all of these fighters got a little something, a little something. All I'm telling you is, I
Big
feel the
facts.
same way. I feel the
Big
same
facts.
way some of you cats feel about Tank beating these guys, right? But at the end of the day, we got to see it, fam. You know what I'm
Oh
100%,
saying? We
no,
got
that's
to
man.
for
see it.
sure. Of
And I
course.
don't.
Of course.
And I'm with. And surprisingly, I'm with Smoke and I'm with Keith. I don't think Dev is ducking. You hear me? I
Oh
don't.
no, I don't think
Well,
they duck. I just said they
all
should have
I
got him
think
2
is
years
it's the
ago.
business. All I think is it's the business of boxing, and the person that they both signed to, the one common denominator for these cats over there on that side is Bob. You feel what
Oh,
I'm saying?
I
And
want
we
to know this. I
know,
want to know this.
and we know how
I
Bob do
couldn't even
things and
say that. I
manipulate shit.
disagree, bro. I
A17,
Hey,
I got a
look,
disagree,
question
big
for
bro.
you,
This
A17.
this
Before you
wasn't a,
talk,
this
listen.
wasn't a
We
thing when
know.
Tank was fighting.
hey, A17, I got a
Bob has
question
a
for you,
history
dog.
that we can follow of Bob manipulating shit and saying one thing and doing another. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
So
A17,
hold
just
on.
Y'all
watch
I
funny,
what
got a
they
man.
do
question.
and not what they
So
say.
after this fight, right? Like, if Tank send Devin over a contract, right, and Devin don't sign the contract to fight on Showtime, was he considered a duck?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Especially if
Okay.
he ain't,
Hell yeah.
especially if he ain't
But the
locked
flip
in
side of
and
that,
re-up.
Ryan, because
Right now, he
the
not a
flip
duck
side,
though.
hold up. The flip side of that, Ryan, though, and I'm a Tank fan. Everybody up here tell you, I know it's your first time up here. The flip side of that, though, if Tank don't send that contract.
Right.
then he the duck.
Right. That shit
But
don't
he
make
Now
said he
sense.
want.
and
He
listen,
said he
I
wanted
the
to
feel the
fight
only
same
at
way.
that
I
issue,
feel
time.
the same way though. I feel the same way though. I feel
hey,
the same
hey,
way. He
look,
Hey,
don't finish.
hold on. I gotta
He
address.
don't.
I gotta
He
address
don't.
this. I hate I gotta address this shit. Shout out to Isaac. First, shout out to Isaac Green with the $5 in the super chat. This panel fire. Where there's smoke, there's fire. All laughing emojis. Justin V. Either hit the link, bro. You got 1 minute. I'm gonna let the brothers continue to cook. You got 1 minute, bro. Cause when you tell me I'm capping, that mean you calling me a liar and shit, man. I
Oh
don't
now
like
shit.
look,
Don't get him
Ron.
started,
I don't
bro. That's
like
gonna
that
be
shit, bro.
bad.
What's
So
what's
here you
going
Now
on?
go.
What's
look,
Here,
going on,
Ron.
boss?
you got exactly 1 minute. Y'all go ahead, bro.
You
Now
done
check this
fucked
out.
up,
If
Come
bro.
on
Dale,
up.
if we see Dale go get on that scale and he look like he did last time or worse, and he handle Lomachenko or whatever, but they turn around and say they moving up, right? And he
Yeah.
don't move up and fight some run of the mill 140-pounder to get his feet wet type shit. You know what I'm saying? He actually moving up because Dale got a nutritionist, right?
He got to fight a champion up there,
No,
or he a duck
right,
again.
right,
No, he
right, right.
don't. He
Because
gotta fight a
what I'm saying
contender.
is Dev already has a nutritionist at 135, right? He
Yeah, I
added that to
guess.
his camp here recently. So what I'm saying is it is obvious that Devin is exhausting all options. He has exhausted all options up until this point to stay at 135
So
pounds,
why they was
right?
talking like
Bill,
that? Feel
Bill,
me? That's my
Bill.
point.
No, I'm saying, listen, Bill put the pressure on by fucking around, running his mouth like he always do, and saying
Nah,
they
man,
saying that.
get him out my
Hold on, let
chat.
me finish. Let me
Get him
finish,
out my
fam, and I'm
chat.
gonna
Go
let you
ahead,
cook.
bro. Go ahead.
Listen, Bill fucked around and really put the pressure back on his son on the cool, saying that he gonna stay at 135 pounds after this shit, and we gonna take on the smoke. You feel what I'm saying? Because if the boy get up there and look gone again at 135 pounds, we know it's gonna be another stretch for him to do it again, another 6 to 8 months
That's
down
a
the
fact.
line. So if the
That's
boy
a
Hey,
moves
fact.
to 140 pounds and fight a champion, you feel what I'm saying? I'm not looking at it as a duck, and I'm telling y'all. I don't think it's either one of these cats. I really do
nah,
think
for
it's
sure.
Bob.
I get
I
you.
think
I
Shakur
get
in the
you.
beginning. I think Shakur in the beginning was on that. We ain't never gonna be in the same division shit. Plus, we cool shit. Bob got the popping like he did once they got on top. And then, the streets start talking, and these men got egos and shit changed. And another thing, real quick,
Go ahead.
it's not like Shakur immediately grabbed the microphone and said, Dev, blah, 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 blah. ESPN, the commentator or whatever, the dude with
They
the
asked.
motherfucking microphone, he direct asking him a direct Devin Haney question. You know what I'm saying? Just like they did the last time when he texted back and said they kind of made me or whatever the shit. And it was the truth. They put him on the motherfucking spot, and he a man with pride. He competing just like him. So of course he wasn't gonna say anything other than. And I don't know why y'all
Nah,
expect
I don't
Dev
want
to
to hear
talk.
that. I don't
I
This
want
don't
is
to
know
hear
why
that. That
y'all
crazy.
nigga.
expect
I
Dev
don't
to
want to
talk
hear that
before
shit.
Bill
Listen,
because y'all all know we all hear Bill before we see Dev.
But
This is
what
what
I'm
I'm
gonna
Bill
say
ain't
is,
saying,
fighting
but
man.
y'all,
nobody.
hold on,
I
y'all. Let me
disagree.
get this out. Hold on. Let me get this out. So what I'm
100,
gonna
but
say,
not last week.
what I'm gonna say to all of that, bro, is number one, I've seen people get asked that question and they say something totally different out the way that let you know they don't want no smoke. That's point one. Point two, it's the same way that Top Rank and the reporters and shit. It's why they had the reporters asked Devin about Loma when Devin was about to fight George Kambosos, and they asked him about Loma after he beat George Kambosos' ass. They doing that shit. They letting you know what the promoter's trying to do. Those questions
Yeah,
that those
for
people
real.
be asking, they be at the direction of the promoter. That's point one. But it's one thing you want to say that you said that I gotta end the show with, and I gotta get everybody's last words, bro. It's one
What's
thing
up?
you
Damn,
said that I gotta
great
point out,
show.
bro. I gotta point this shit out because we kind of started the do the belts matter conversation. Everybody was talking about that shit for a while. We started the whole what's your definition of a duck conversation. People are talking about that right now and defining what a duck is and shit like that. It's one thing that I think we need to be having across these YouTube streets that some of the brothers already do, that some of the brothers already on. If you're not on it, you need to get on this shit. That part you said, bro, about these dudes wanting to be friends and we ain't gonna fight until this time, or we ain't gonna fight until that time, or Keyshawn not wanting to fight Shakur and Shakur not wanting to fight Keyshawn. We gotta push for that shit to not pop up and get that shit all the way the fuck out of boxing, bro. Like I don't
Thanks.
want that shit. I don't want that shit nowhere around me unless it's your blood brother. Unless your name is Jamel and Jamal Charlo, Keyshawn Davis and Kevin Davis, and y'all really brothers for real, bro. Y'all need to be getting that shit popping because ain't no way in hell I'm about to watch Keyshawn Davis and Shakur Stevenson They're gonna be at the same motherfucking weight class, bro, for their entire careers now. They're gonna be at 135, 140, 147 all together, bro. Ain't no way I'm finna listen to them probably both being champion at the same time, talking about they don't want to motherfucking fight each other, bro.
Right. You keep the
I'm not,
WBC and I keep the
I'm not
WBO and
trying to
shit.
hear that shit, bro. So all this shit going around about these dudes being cool and tanking. I'm glad this Shakur and Devin shit has happened. Cause before that, they was on some shit. Man, we meet up at 147. You know, like, nah, bro, y'all gonna be in and around each other this whole time. Now, y'all need to get that popping sooner, not later. That way we get 2 fights, maybe 3 fights. So I think that shit need to get all the way up out of boxing, bro. Everybody with channels, man, if y'all can mention that shit, talk about that shit, bro. That shit don't need to be nowhere around our sport because it's gonna keep us. We already got politics and corruption blocking us from all
We
this
already
fucking stuff that we
separated.
want to see.
Yep.
And so
Yep.
this would just be another thing. Now fighters is like, oh, we homies. We homies. We friends and shit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna fight later. We gonna not fight at all. Get that shit the fuck out of here, bro. That's all I got, man. Let me go around. I'm gonna start from the bottom to the top. Smoke. Give your last words, homie. Let everybody know what you got going on, man.
Chilling, man. It's always great to be on the panel. Chilling from Oakland. Yeah, you can find me at Get This Smoke. We go live every Friday, and yeah, come drop your whatever box perspective you have on Shakur, Tank, or any other fighter. Yeah, peace to the panel, peace to the chat. You guys have a great week.
You too, Smoke. I see you soon, bro. I Antho, talk to me, bro.
Yo, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Hello?
Talk to me. What you got, bro? Yeah, your last words, man. Go ahead. Talk to me.
Yeah, now what I was about to say, Shakur said out his own mouth, he say, man, if I'm fighting for if I'm fighting for legacy, they asked him what do you want to do next? He said, if I'm fighting for legacy, I'll fight
Mm-hmm.
Devin Haney.
Heard
He
that.
say, but if I want, he say on the business side of me, if it was up to me, I'll fight Tank who to run out of Tank and Ryan next. Shit just makes sense. So when everybody be talking that shit, and he said out his own mouth, he say, man, he say in the boxing world, that's the fight that needs to happen. Tank and Ryan, he say that's the fight that needs to happen. So all the exhibition shit, that's coming from one of their own. That's a fight that needs to happen. But another good fight will be with Shakur if he can't get none of them two, none of them three, Tank, Ryan, or Devin. I think he need to fight those Los Santos, man. Old buddy really been kind of calling him out. I think that'll be
Yeah,
a good ass fight.
William De Los Santos. Yeah, he with
Yeah,
that
I
shit.
think that'll be a good fight, and I think that'll be a good measuring stick for Shakur to see where he at. And I was kind of like before the Jamil Herring, I was with their ass before the Jamil Herring fight. I told ass straight up, I say, man, I got Tank on. I think Tank might knock Shakur ass out. I got Tank. I told the whole camp that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just believe that shit until I see otherwise. I'm riding with Tank over all of them. And I think Tank the best at 140 down. Spence best at 147. We ain't getting all that, but no. But I appreciate you bringing me on, man. I just had to say
Already,
that little
bro.
shit. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Already, homie. I
Keep going.
appreciate you, Antho. I see you next time, bro.
Vintage.
All right, peace. Ryan, talk to me, bro. First time up here, man. I appreciate you coming up, man. You always welcome, man. Get your last words on the topic or anything you got to say, any social media to drop. Now's the time to do that shit, man. Go ahead.
All right, man. All right. Thanks, man, for having me up here. I really appreciate the show, man. Salute to the panel. But basically, all I gotta say is they should have caught Tank 2 years ago. Because right now, that's a bad boy. But that's it, man. I'll holler at y'all.
All right, bro. Peace out, man. JD, talk to me, bro.
Yo, man, as always, excellent show. As always. Salute to you, Miss KO, everybody in the chat. ETV contender, we still up here. My boy John Nori, Big Dose, my boy. Know what I'm saying, yeah, and to before the guy before Ryan, I don't remember his name, but who that was talking. Shakur also said that he never, ever deemed him and Devin Haney being the biggest fight in boxing. It was always him and Tank that was the biggest fight in boxing. And he also said that Devin Haney don't got no punching power, too. Now, if that's not a fact, based on what Shakur is saying, and what we've seen, I don't know what the fuck is. Do I think Devin is a duck? As of right now, no. But if he do what I said he do, if he decides to do that, he's a motherfucking duck. Salute. I'll see y'all again, bro. Be safe.
All right, bro. Peace out. Big Dose, the homie, 513. Talk to me, Big Dose. What you got, bro?
Man, salute to you, KO, and congratulations on another great show, my brother. I just want to and salute to everybody on the panel, my brother, everything boxing, man. I love that dude, man. That's my dude.
Yeah, keep it cooking. Keep that shit all the way 100. He don't give a fuck.
Dude, man. But I just want to say this. Should Tank beat Ryan, which I believe he will, and should Devin beat Loma, which I believe he will, the fight I want to see is Devin versus Tank.
Facts.
If that cannot happen, I want to see Devin fight Shakur. Okay.
Facts.
Now moving on, I want to see Spence versus Crawford. I want to see I want to see all the great fights. I want to see Jamel fight Tim Tszyu. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Cool Boy Steph and Inouye. You know,
who do you want to see Tim Tszyu fight while Jamel Charlo is hurt?
I really don't know, man. For real.
Jesus Ramos, Big Dose.
Let
everybody know Jesus Ramos, man. Push that one, man.
Ramos looked good in that last fight. The
dude that just knocked out Sebastian Fundora,
Yeah.
Jesus Ramos, 100-90 his ass, unanimous decision, had him running all around the goddamn ring. I'm just saying, man. Bro. Jesus is the truth. Go ahead.
Be a good fight, man, and that'll be a beast of a fight for Jamel too. And should Ramos win that fight too, man, for sure. Yeah, that's a good fight, and that's all I'm saying, bro. I just want to see the best fights, man. That's all. And whoever is trying to hold that up and not doing what they part to make it, then that's who I got a problem with.
I ain't mad at that, bro. I ain't mad at that. I appreciate you popping up, man. You know you always welcome, dog.
Everybody in the chat, man, be safe, man.
All right, bro. Peace out, man. Jay Norrie, talk to me, man.
Salute to UKL, salute to the panel in the chat. This is a great talk of boxing. We had a lot of talk, a lot of boxing talk all day. And I just want to see the best fights too, man. But we just gotta be consistent. That's all. I ain't gonna get too deep into it. But this flip-flopping for one fight and another fight, and this one got rules, and this one got rules, and this one can do the politics of boxing, but this one ain't gotta be legacy. We just gotta be consistent with it. And that's all I really got for y'all. Yeah, have a good night.
Peace out, man. Take it easy. 817, talk to me, bro.
Salute to you, bro. I appreciate it. Appreciate you letting me go. Salute to everybody that was on the panel. At the end of the day, bro, we really need to see these guys get it on. I mean, we're gonna, everybody gonna go back and forth about what's been said, what ain't been said, what they think, what they don't think, until me and get in the square circle. You know what I'm saying? We really won't get the answers that we motherfucking need. You did? But just pay attention to what motherfuckers do, not what motherfuckers say. And you know what I'm saying? I think all these fighters need to start using whatever avenues they can to better their career, whatever opportunities they get, and not necessarily be led by other forces, whether that be a promoter, whether that be the network, whatever, you know what I'm saying, to the best of their ability. We do know that their control is limited, but whatever avenues they have to take, they need to take them. It didn't work for T.O. when he tried, you feel me? But I applaud him for the effort. I'm out the way.
All right, bro. Peace out. All right, Keith, talk to me, brother. Homie, everything boxing in the building. Talk to me, bro. Give your last words. Let everybody know what you got going on, man.
Salute to everybody that was on the panel, Man, first of all, I want everybody to know Gervonta Tank Davis is not off the hook. You know what I'm saying? I'm still on this motherfucking ass. Nah, you know what I'm saying, man. Tank, like I said, man, Tank, I like to fight with him and Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm talking about? But if they get to moving funny after this Ryan Garcia fight,
I already know.
And all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, them niggas become accountants and we don't hear nothing about Shakur Stevenson or Devin Haney, I'm on this helmet. But
and you're gonna be looking at my video like knockout. Knockout.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on your hell. I'm gonna be looking at you and Money Brown TV ass. And I'm gonna be getting on motherfucking Zenith 360 ass. I think that's Tank Davis's uncle or something, but that's a whole different story. But
Because Zenith 360, if you say anything with a T in it, that nigga popping up and he finna defend him
Zenith
to
be,
the
Zenith be
fullest.
dropping them facts though, man.
Man, please. But but salute to Zenith, man. For real. But anyway, man, yeah, I don't see Devin Haney ducking nobody, right? I don't see Devin Haney, but see Bill Haney, the way that he's talking, Bill Haney, I don't know. I fuck with Bill heavy, but come on, Bill. You ain't never talked like that with nobody else before. I really honestly think that Bill knows, man, if we fight Shakur, I don't know. Shakur might, he seen them sparring sessions. He know, man. They grew up together, dog. You know what I'm saying? He know. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. He know that he like, okay, yeah, man. Shakur might be a little bit too much for my son right now. But I want to see them all fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I really don't see Devin Haney saying, "No, Dad, no, Dad, don't put me in there with Shakur." I see Devin Haney saying, "Yeah, man, make the fight, make the fight." But we'll see, man. One of these niggas out of them three, Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson, and Devin Haney, one of them got to fight each other. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, bro.
Somebody got to fight
Somebody about to
this
duck
year.
something around this motherfucker. I'm with you.
For real, one of them got to fight this year, and they all need to be fighting each other, win, lose, or draw. And they all need to run it back after that. I mean, what else is we doing? But man, great show. Appreciate you, man, and I'll be back cooking on this. I'm gonna cook on it tomorrow also. So
All right, bro. Yeah, I go catch
appreciate
my
y'all.
brother Keto live tomorrow. What time you going live, bro?
I'm gonna be going live at 1, but so it'll be shit. What is it? 1, 2,
What's
3,
that?
3
3
o'clock
Central?
Central. 3
Yeah,
o'clock
3
Central.
Central. Y'all go check out my brother
Yep.
Everything Boxing 3 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. Key, I
Yes, sir.
appreciate you, bro, man. I catch
Yes.
you later on, dog. Take it
Appreciate
easy.
you. I bet.
All right, peace. All right, man. Look, I appreciate everybody coming through. Real quick, Wednesday night, we got a debate. We got BFTB stepping back on the stage, going against Johnny Allison. They got a debate going down. It's let me see. What's the topics, bro? Give y'all the topics real quick, man. We got BFTB fresh off his victory against me, going against Johnny Allison. He is trying to continue his win streak, man, as he prepares himself for our trilogy that we gonna have later on in the year. Cause I gotta get that shit back, bro. But let me see what they topics is, bro. Give me a second. Give me a second. So let me see. Round 1, Stephen Cool Boy Steph versus Monster. Anyway, who should be favored in that fight? Johnny Allison go by DJ, so you hear me call him DJ. DJ is riding with Anyway should be favored. BFTB is riding with Fulton should be favored. Round 2 is, let me go to it. Where's round 2? Let me find it. Okay, yeah. Round 2 is Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez. The question is Canelo avoiding David Benavidez? BFTB is arguing that he is avoiding David Benavidez. DJ is arguing that he is not avoiding David Benavidez. And then for the third and final round, they're going to go at Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. Is Ryan Garcia wrong for complaining about the rehydration clause? BFTB is going to argue yes. And Ryan Garcia is going to argue, DJ is going to argue no, he is not wrong for complaining about the rehydration clause. Yeah, Specs, I lost the BFTB last week. The judges say I lost 2-1. I feel like I won, but we take the loss the same way. We take the W's. He got me. You know what I'm saying? We 1-1. And so we got to have that trilogy and we got to get it popping. But yeah, I lost last week according to the judges. So it is what it is, bro. He got the better of me that night. And then let me see what else we got. I think that's it, bro. But yeah, go check it. It was a fire ass debate though, Spec. So if you haven't caught it, bro, it was last. When was that debate, bro? When was that old debatey? Let's see. Live streams. That debate was last 4 days ago. So that makes it Thursday. It was Thursday. But shout out to everybody, man, that came through. We got Rolo in the photo. We got Rajah. We got Specs. We got Zenith 360. We got Eyes Boxing 22. Rajah says that was a robbery. I don't think it was a robbery, bro. I felt like I got the W. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I got the W, but they gave it to him and we accept that, bro. And he did his thing. He always do his thing. So it wasn't no robbery, bro. I hate when people like. I ain't saying you doing that, but when people talk about rivalry when they lose and shit, man, that's sucker shit to me, man. I ain't on that. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, bro. Don't worry. Don't feel bad for me, bro. Don't feel bad for me. I am going to get his ass back, and I told him as such. Don't worry, I'm gonna beat his ass next time. And it's better, like we go against the best, and when you lose, you know what I'm saying? When you lose, you lose into to good brothers that really know they boxing and shit, and I don't turn down no phase. So eventually it was gonna happen. It only took over a year for me to finally lose one. You know what I mean? I'm gonna beat his ass, and it ain't like I lost to somebody that I ain't beat before. I'm just gonna beat him again. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna beat him again, and we'll get back. I can't wait for it. But Spit Boxing TV, Miss KO in the building, Mac of the South. Who else we got, bro? Big Dose, Zenith 360, Everything Boxing, Contender Regime Boxing. Shit, Big Dose came up here and kicked it with me. Smoke, Antho Lockhart. Ryan came up here. JD came up here. Everybody came up here and kicked it, man. Appreciate y'all. Big Ray, Johnny Q, 817 in the building came and kicked it with me. Everybody else, man, y'all hit the like button on your way out. Be sure to catch us live 7:30 p.m. Central Time. We will be live on Wednesday night. Thank Father says 5 rounds next time. I'm thinking about it, bro. We may do one where it ain't no clock. We may do one where it ain't no clock and we just go. We may do something. It's gonna be something. We may let y'all pick all the questions. I gotta talk to BF about it, but we're gonna do something, you know what I'm saying, to up the ante a little bit. But I will say this on the playback though. You know how they be how in the battle rapping shit, they say, well, I had this person winning live, and then I watched the playback and I listened to the bars and shit, and now I got this person winning. I would just say on the playback, my shit sound even better to me. Like I'm gonna leave it to y'all, but I would just say on the playback, if you go watch the playback knowing everything that you know right now, you know what I'm saying? The shit aged like fine wine, man. My shit aging like fine wine right now is what I'm telling y'all. But you know, we gonna get it in again, and we'll let y'all know. We'll announce it and shit. We'll talk our shit, and then we'll have another fire ass debate for y'all coming real soon, man. But we got BF taking on another brother on Wednesday night, so y'all be sure to tune into that. But man, shout out to everybody that came through, man. I will see y'all Wednesday night live right back here, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. I appreciate everybody watching. Enjoy the rest of y'all night, and with that, we out of here. Peace out, y'all.